اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أفتتح الثناء بحمدك وأنت مسدد للصواب بمنك، وأيقنت أنك أنت أرحم الراحمين في موضع العفو والرحمة، وأشد المعاقبين في موضع النكال والنقمة، وعدم المتجبرين في موضع الكبرياء والعظمة. اللهم عدنت لي في دعائك ومسألتك، فاسمع يا سميع مدحتي، وأجب يا رحيم دعوتي، وأقل يا غفور عثرتي. فكم يا إلهي من كربة قد فرجتها، وهموم قد كشفتها، وعثرة قد أقلتها، ورحمة قد نشرتها، وحلقة بلاء قد فككتها. الحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا، ولم يكن له شريك في الملك، ولم يكن له ولي من الذل، وكبره تكبيرا. الحمد لله بجميع محامده كلها، على جميع نعمه كلها. الحمد لله الذي لا مضاد له في ملكه، ولا منازع له في أمره. الحمد لله الذي لا شريك له في خلقه، ولا شبيه له في عظمته. الحمد لله الفاشي في الخلق أمره، وحمده الظاهر بالكرم مجده، الباسط بالجود يدا، الذي لا تنقص خزائنه ولا تزيده كثرة العطاء إلا جودا وكرما، إنه هو العزيز الوهاب. اللهم إني أسألك قليلا من كثير، ما حاجة بي إليه عظيما، وغناك عنه قديم، وهو عندي كثير، وهو عليك سهل يسير. اللهم إن عفوك عن ذنبي، وتجاوزك عن خطيئتي، وصفوك عن ظلمي، وسترك على قبيح عملي، وحلمك عن كثير جرمي، عندما كان من خطئي وعمدي أطمعني في أن أسألك ما لا أستوجبه منك، الذي رزقتني من رحمتك، ورأيتني من قدرتك، وعرفتني من إجابتك، فصرت أدعوك آمنا، وأسألك مستعنسا، لا خائفا ولا وجلا، مدلا عليك فيما قصدت فيه إليك. فإن أبت عني أتبت بجهلي عليك، ولعل الذي يبت عني هو خير لعلمك بعاقبة الأمور. فلم أرى مولا كريما أصبر على عبد اللعيم منك علي يا رب. إنك تدعوني فأولي عنك، وتتحبب إلي فأتبغض إليك، وتتودد إلي فلا أقبل منك. كأنني يتطول عليك فلم يمنعك ذلك من الرحمة لي والإحسان إلي وتفضلي علي بجودك وكرمك. فارحم عبدك الجاهل وجد عليه بفضل إحسانك، إنك جواد كريم. الحمد لله مالك الملك مجري الفلك مسخر الرياح فالق الإصباح ديان الدين رب العالمين. الحمد لله على حلمه بعد علمه، والحمد لله على عفوه بعد قدرته، والحمد لله على طول عناته في غضبه وهو قادر على ما يريد. الحمد لله خالق الخلق باسط الرزق فالق الإسباد الجلال والإكرام والفضل والإنعام، الذي بعد فلا يرى وقرب فالشهد النجوى تبارك وتعالى. الحمد لله الذي ليس له منازع يعادل ولا شبيه يشاكل ولا ظهير يعادد، قهر بعزته العزى وتواضع لعظمته العظمى فبلغ بقدرته ما يشاء. الحمد لله الذي يجيبني حين أنادي ويستر علي كل عورة وأنا آسي ويعظم النعمة علي فلا أجازي. فكم من موهبة حنية قد أعطاني وعظيمة مخوفة قد كفاني وبحجة مونقة قد عراني، فأثني عليه حامدا واذكره مسبحا. الحمد لله الذي لا يحدث حجابه ولا يغلق بابه ولا يرد السائل ولا يخيب آمل. الحمد لله الذي يؤمن الخائفين وينجي الصالحين ويرفع المستضعفين ويدعو المستكبرين ويهلك ملوكا ويستخلف آخرين. والحمد لله قاسم الجبارين مبير الظالمين مدرك الحاربين نكال الظالمين صريخ المستصرخين موضع حاجات الطالبين معتمد المؤمنين. الحمد لله الذي من خشيته ترعد السماء وسكانها وترجف الأرض وأمارها وتموج البحار ومن يسبه في غمراتها. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. الحمد لله الذي يخلق ولم يخلق ويرزق ولا يرزق ويطعم ولا يطعم ويميت الأحياء ويحيي الموتى وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وأمينك وصفيك وحبيبك وخيرتك من خلقك وحافظ سرك ومبلغ رسالاتك، أفضل وأحسن وأجمل وأكمل وأزكى وأنمى وأطيب وأطهر وأسنى وأكثر ما صليت وباركت وترحمت وتحننت وسلمت على أحد من عبادك وأنبيائك ورسلك وصفوتك وأهل الكرامة عليك من خلقك. اللهم وصل على علي أمير المؤمنين ووصي رسول رب العالمين، عبدك ووليك وأخي رسولك وحجتك على خلقك وآيتك الكبرى والنبأ العظيم. وصل على صديقة الطاهرة فاطمة الزهراء سيدتي نساء العالمين، وصل على سبتي الرحمة علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والخلف الهادي المهدي، حججك على عبادك وأمنائك في بلادك صلاة كثيرة دائمة. اللهم وصل على ولي أمرك القائم المعمل والعدل المنتظر وخفه بملائكتك المقربين وأيده بروح القدس يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعله داعيا إلى كتابك والقائما بدينك، استخلفه في الأرض كما استخلفت الذين من قبله، مكن له دينه الذي ارتديته له، أبدله من بعد خوفه أمنا، يعبدك لا يشرك بك شيئا. اللهم أعزه وعزز به وانصره وانتصر به، وانصره نصرا عزيزا وافتح له فتحا يسيرا، واجعل له من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا. اللهم اظهر به دينك وسنة نبيك حتى لا يستخفي بشيء من الحق مخافة أحد من الخلق. اللهم إنا نرغب إليك في دولة كريمة تعز بها الإسلام وأهلا، وتذل بها النفاق وأهلا، وتجعلنا فيها من الدعاة إلى طاعتك والقادة إلى سبيلك، وترزقنا بها كرامة الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم ما عرفتنا من الحق فحملنا، وما قصرنا عنه فبلغنا. اللهم المم به شعثنا واشعب به صدعنا، وارتق به فتقنا، وكثر به قلتنا، وعزز به ذلتنا، واغن به عائلنا، واقض به عن مغرمنا، واجبر به فقرنا، وسد به خلتنا، ويسر به عسرنا، وبيض به وجوهنا، وفك به أسرنا، وانجح به طلبتنا، وانجز به مواعيدنا، واستجب به دعوتنا، وعاتنا به سؤلنا، وبلغنا به من الدنيا والآخرة آمالنا، وعاتنا به فوق رغبتنا، يا خير المسؤولين. وأوسع المعطين اشفي به صدورنا وعذب به غيظ قلوبنا واهدنا به لما اختلف فيه من الحق بإذنك إنك تهدي من تشاء إلى صراط مستقيم ونصرنا به على عدوك وعدونا إله الحق آمين اللهم إنا نشكو إليك فقد نبينا صلواتك عليه وآله وغيبة ولينا وكثرة عدونا وقلة عددنا وشدة الفتن بنا وتظاهر الزمان علينا فصل على محمد وآله وعنا على ذلك بفتح منك تعجل وبضر تكشف ونصر تعز وسلطان حق تظهر ورحمة منك تجللناها وعافية منك تلبسناها برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائم على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. For the love of our beloved progeny and his beloved prophet, please recite a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. For the hastening and the return of our beloved 12th Imam, please recite another salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope these nights have been going well for everybody. And I hope and pray that we've been able to benefit from the spirituality and the faith that we can build during these nights. As we do every night, I will go through quickly the names of the sponsors of tonight's program. And there are a number of them, and I saw these names and I felt even tempted to pitch in maybe for tonight's program. That's how wonderful it is to see brothers and sisters giving in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'll mention their names and inshallah we will take a moment to recite Surah Fatiha for all marhumin and marhumat, especially their marhumin and marhumat. Brother Rayaz and Dr. Azra Jagani in family, Sister Naseem Jagani and family, Brother Askari and Sister Narjis Hussein in family, Sister Shireen Taj Khanum and family, Sister Naseem Razvi and family, Sister Sarah Ali and family, Brother Mahdi Hussein and Sister Shireen Rahana and family, and finally Brother Mazhar and Sister Samina Ali and family. Al-Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Having done that, I'll take a moment to go through the dua of today. It starts out like this. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma aftah li fihi abwaba fadlik. Ya Allah, on this day or on this night for us, make it such that you open the doors of your grace towards me. Wa anzil alayya fihi barakatik. And in this day or in this night, send down and shower me with its blessings. وَوَفِّقْنِي فِيهِ لِمُوجِبَاتِ مَرْضَاتِكَ. And give me the opportunity to do those things that bring about your pleasure and your satisfaction. وَأَسْكِنِّي فِيهِ بُحْبُوحَاتِ جَنَّاتِكَ. And place me in the midst of your heavens through the things that I do on this day. يَا مُجِيبَ دَعْوَةَ الْمُضْطَرِّينَ. O the one who responds to the call of those who have no choice. They have no shelter except for Him. Ilahi Ameen. Inshallah, we'll move on to tonight's topic. As you know, last night and the night before, we were discussing the topic of the etiquette of conversation, or the etiquette of speech, the manners that we have to keep in mind when we are speaking with one another. If you remember at the beginning of the topic, I mentioned that this is something that normally we don't pay a lot of attention to, mainly because speech is something that may not seem very tangible to us. It is something that may seem very trivial to us, something that comes and goes. However, when you look at the teachings of Islam, the teachings of Quran and Hadith, you find that the teachings of Quran and Hadith are very serious about this issue. And we have a lot of different teachings from Quran and Hadith with regards to how we are supposed to speak to one another. Last night and the night before, we basically covered almost two different groups, or two of the etiquette of the conversation that normally people would ignore. The first of these was a person who speaks too much. We talked about this yesterday, and we said that there's three different problems with speaking too much. I won't go through them again, as we've covered them already. Moving on from that, we moved on to the second etiquette that we're supposed to keep in mind, and that is that when someone comes to speak to us, when someone starts a conversation with us, that we have to remember to not take that conversation and make it about ourselves. If you remember, we mentioned that this can be done in two ways. Sometimes someone might come to you with some bad news. They might come to you with something they're struggling with, something that is challenging them. And in the middle of the conversation, you will flip this conversation and you will start talking about your own challenges and your own difficulties. So much so that that person might even feel bad of speaking and venting to you at that point, because your difficulties seem to be much bigger than theirs. That's the first way it's done. Second way, and this is the one we'll discuss a little bit more tonight, is sometimes people will come to you with an achievement of theirs. Sometimes they will come to you with some really, really good news, some news that's really, really special to them, right? It's really significant to them. And again, you might take this conversation and lead it in a way that comes off in a very insensitive manner, and all of a sudden, you are talking about your own achievements. You're talking about the things that you were able to achieve, and the conversation is no longer about the achievement of this person that came to share their achievement with you. The first one we discussed a little bit more in detail yesterday. We said when we go to Quran and Hadith, although you may not find a direct Hadith telling you, for example, from the Prophet or Ali ibn Abi Talib or any of the Ahlul Bayt, you may not find a Hadith that says whenever someone comes and speaks to you, do not make the conversation about yourself. No, you might not find that wording. Because that wording, of course, is a wording that we use in today's society. That's how we refer to the idea of talking about yourself more. We say you take this conversation and you make it about yourself, right? But back in the day, people might have referred to it with different wording. And this is a principle that applies essentially in more than one place when it comes to Quran and Hadith. If you want to see whether Islam has given an opinion on something, it's going to take much, much more work than to just look for a particular word and see whether the Ahlul Bayt in the Hadith or the Quran have used a particular word, for example. This is something that we try to do a lot of times. If I came to you or you came to me and said, Shaykh, does Islam have an opinion on the topic of, some random topic, for example, rain? What am I going to do? I'm going to go Google rain, right? If my knowledge is superficial, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for rain. Anywhere rain pops up in Quran and Hadith, I'll say, you see, Islam has an opinion on rain. But if I don't find that particular word, what do I walk away with? I walk away with the conclusion that no, Quran and Hadith doesn't have much to say about this. But our scholars, this is not how they taught us. And scholars who have this deep knowledge, when they want to see if Islam is given an opinion with regards to a specific concept, they don't just look for this word or that word. They look at the fundamentals of that concept and whether Islam has given an opinion when it comes to the fundamentals of that concept. This is the difference, brothers and sisters, between you and me and these great scholars that we have. Going back to the discussion, if you were to go and look in Quran and Hadith and see where does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, do not take a conversation and make it about yourself, you may not find any type of wording of that nature. However, what you do find in Quran and Hadith is quite a bit of emphasis on the idea of comforting someone who is coming to you with bad news, who is coming to you to vent, to explain the difficulty that they are dealing with. We went through some of these ahadith. We said, for example, the one who goes and sits by the bed of the one who is sick, That person, as the hadith said, يَخُوضُ فِي رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. He is delving into the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because he is comforting a person who is going through difficulty. Then other ahadith said, مَنْ عَزَّ مُصَابًا. Whoever can bring comfort to a person who has lost a loved one, كَانَ لَهُ مِثْلُ أَجْرِهِ. For him will be the same reward as the person who's actually going through that musibah. And these are big, big claims that the Ahlul Bayt are making. So the Quran and Hadith have emphasized the idea of comforting someone who comes to us with a difficulty that they're going through. And the point to remember, and this is how these two topics connect with one another, is this: that if you take the conversation and you make it about yourself, you will never be able to comfort this person who has come to you, right? The person comes to you and he's sharing what they're sharing. If you start talking about yourself, you will never have an opportunity to comfort and do tasalli of this individual. Beyond normal individual, we went even to this point, further to this point, that we said, forget about normal people whose faith is weak, for example, right? And whose reliance on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is weak. When it comes to the Prophet himself, you find that the Prophet himself was also in need of this emotional support, of this comforting. And that's why in the verses of the Quran, left and right, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be there to emotionally support the Prophet. When there are times where people are saying nasty things to the Prophet, when there are people who are essentially, doing tuhmat to the Prophet, they're accusing him of different things, you'll find that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there to support him. And we went through a number of verses in this regard. In particular, we talked about Surah Al-Kawthar and we talked about Surah Al-Duha. We said these surahs, fundamentally, the reason why they were revealed was because the Prophet, from an emotional perspective, was under a lot of pressure, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would take time out to explain to him that he has his back, and he would give him this emotional support. In Surah Al-Duha in particular, not only does he explain to them, to the Prophet, that he's there for him, he even takes it a step further. He says, وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْتِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. Not only will we have your back in this world, not only we're going to support you emotionally as you go through things in this world, in fact, when you come to the next world, we're going to give you this white check, a check that's signed with no amount on it. We will give to you until you are satisfied. This is a means of comforting the Prophet. Now the Prophet is much more patient to be able to take the things that he hears, to be able to take the attacks of the mushrikeen of Quraysh. This is where we ended last night, and from tonight, inshallah, from this point onwards, we'll move on to the topic that we want to continue with. This is when it comes to bad news, when someone comes to you with a challenge, a difficulty, something rough that they're going through. What about when someone comes to you with an achievement? What are you supposed to do in those situations? Again, you will find the same thing, the same tendency that we have as human beings. When someone comes to us with an achievement that in their world seems like a big deal, but in our world may not seem like much of a big deal. Usually what we will do is that mid-conversation, we will forget about their achievements and we'll start talking about our own achievements. And I see this happen all the time, unfortunately. I'll give you an example. Brother comes to you, for example, oh, alhamdulillah, I won this prize, for example. And before you know it, this person, instead of saying, oh, mashallah, that's great, you won this prize, he will take this conversation, he'll talk about the prizes that he's won himself, for example. So, how much did you win? I won, this $500 I won. Oh, mashallah, one time I was so lucky, I won $1,000. So what does the $500 hold any more value or no anymore? It doesn't hold any more value in his eyes, right? It's like, $500. Well, I didn't even have, I barely won half as much as he did, right? I'll give you some very basic layman examples. And I tell you, brothers and sisters, these examples are very, very, very practical, day-to-day life. They're even mundane issues that I'm talking about, but they affect the life of a believer from multiple perspectives. Imagine someone comes to you, and our sisters might be able to relate to this a little bit better. Sisters, every now and then they go shopping, not every day or every other day. Maybe once every 10 years, they go shopping, for example, right? And when they do go shopping, right, one of them might go and buy something on sale, for example. 10%, 20%, 30% on sale. And then she comes home and she tells, the other sisters, maybe the other women in the house, or maybe women she knows outside of the house, says, oh, I bought this, look how beautiful it is. I bought it 20% on sale. And then sometimes you will see another one of these ladies will then turn to her and say, 20%, I got the same thing for 50% off. Now what happens all of a sudden? Does she feel happy that with this thing that she bought? No, all of a sudden the 20% feels like she got ripped off. Now she's upset that she only got it with 20% off, right? And someone else was able to get the same thing, same quality, everything with 50% off. Why do we have to rob people of their moments of joy, brothers and sisters? This is a problem that we have. When someone comes to you with a moment of joy, let them have their moment of joy. It's not going to take anything away from you. Someone might come to you and speak of something that is completely insignificant from your perspective. Right? It doesn't even hold any value from your perspective. But they're happy about it. Well, if they're happy about it, then let them be happy about it. Acknowledge that this is important for them and in their lives. It's truly an art to be able to take something that is not very significant in your own life, but to understand how significant it is in the life of the person that you are talking to. This is one of the greatest etiquette of conversation. If you understand that this topic that this person is talking about is very important in their life, in their view. In your life, does it hold any value? No, in your life, you don't even care about it. But that's not what matters though. What matters is how important it is in their life, and therefore how much significance and importance can you show to it. I'll give you another example. You'll have this with older and younger siblings a lot of times, right? In the house, older siblings are guilty of this a lot of times. Because they're older naturally, when you're older, you're always, you're a frontliner essentially. You're moving ahead. For those of you who are older siblings, you understand what I'm saying. Like you're the one who has to do something for the first time in the family all the time because you're the eldest. And because of that, your achievements sometimes are celebrated even greater than other achievements. Maybe your younger sibling comes to you and says, oh, I got my diploma. And you're sitting there thinking, well, I'm going to graduate from college right now. Well, a diploma is not really a big deal. You're always ahead of them in terms of the standards. You're always ahead of them in terms of the timeline of your achievements. And so you will see, and I've seen this, by the way, brothers and sisters, where the older sibling, when the younger sibling comes to them with an achievement, they will just brush it off. I say, oh, that's not important. Yeah, I know, I did that 5 years ago. But in their world, this is really, really critical. We can't do that. We can't rob people of the moments of happiness and joy they have. When they come to us and they feel like they want to share an achievement with you and with me, we have to make sure that we acknowledge that. And then imagine the happiness and the joy you can bring to someone's heart when they speak to you and you just listen and you acknowledge the greatness of what they did. Even if it's not perfect, even if it's not too much of a big deal for you, still for them. Someone comes to you and says, Maulana, well, not to you, to me, I guess. They come to me and they say, oh, Maulana, I was able to do this, for example. Right? I was able to go and make this trip, for example. Is it too much, for example, of a big deal in my life? Maybe not. But am I supposed to sit there and say, well, let me tell you something. A lot of people go for ziyarat, so it's not too much of a big deal. Or is it a big deal in the life of this individual that I'm supposed to acknowledge and give him that moment of joy and happiness? Right? We can't rob people of their moments of joy and happiness. And alhamdulillah, when it comes to the younger sibling thing, the older sibling things, I don't speak from experience. This is not my experience. Alhamdulillah, my own siblings have done a very good job of showing significance when you're able to achieve something, even though it's much, much smaller than what they are able to achieve. So this, I don't speak of personal experience. There is a part later on in the lecture that I do speak of personal experience. So just wait for that, because that's something that we're going to have to discuss, inshallah. But we'll get to that later. Now, someone might say, well, Shaykh, Maulana, I understand all this stuff you're talking about. How does this, again, relate to Islam? Where in Islam does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say when someone comes to you with an achievement that you're supposed to recognize and acknowledge their achievement? Again, directly you won't find anything. But indirectly, you will find a lot of teachings in Quran and Hadith about this. Here's the thing. There is a concept in our Islamic literature. There's a concept in our Islamic heritage. It is referred to as the concept of mubahat. Mubahat refers to the idea of when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala feels so proud about one of his servants that he will, in my words, of course, he's not a human being, in my words, he will show off the actions of his servants to his angels. He will take the action of his servants and he will turn to the angels and he will say, listen, let me grab your attention Look at my servant. Unduru ila abdi. This is called mubahat. And we have a whole group of ahadith from the Shia school of thought in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He is so proud of the achievement of His servant, not only is He proud Himself, He will do la yubahi bihil malaikah. He will show off the act of worship of this servant of His to who? To the angels. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows so much significance when this servant of His does something good. But when it comes to us, someone comes to us with an achievement, what do? We brush it aside. But when it comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does He do? If you do something good, and we'll go through some examples right now. When you do something good, if it's, special, what will He do? Not only will He acknowledge it Himself, He'll turn to His angels and says, look at my servant. He shows significance. He shows importance. I'll give you some examples. Some of these deeds are not even the greatest of deeds either. And still Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is proud of His servant. Still Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not sit there and say, well, he did this, but it's not a big deal. I have 6 billion other servants. He won't do that. Even though it's a small deed, He will acknowledge it. He will recognize it. That's why in the verses of the Quran we read that when you do good, what does He do? He does shukr of you. He thanks you. What does that mean? That means He recognizes and acknowledges this achievement of yours. Let's take a look at the first hadith. The first hadith is from the Prophet salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi. First hadith says this. It says, when a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the middle of the night, he gets up to perform this salat that we know of as salatul layl, right? When he gets up to perform this salat of salatul layl, and no one else is around to see him, and he's sleepy, but he gets up to perform this salat himself anyways. Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sit there and say, well, I have all these other servants, I have all these other angels that are worshipping me, so please go ahead and do your salatul layl, but don't make a big deal about it? Is that what He says? Or does He make a big deal about it? He makes a big deal about it. Because when you get up to perform that salatul layl, what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? La yubahi bihil malaika. All of a sudden, He is showing off your salatul layl to the angels. What does that mean? Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rob you of your moment of happiness? No, He adds to it. No, He acknowledges the action that you have done. He turns to His malaika, He says, Unduru ila abdi. Look at my servant. Even though he's sleepy, he left his sleep because of me. Do we act like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala acts? No, we do the exact opposite of this. When you wake up, this salatul layl, is salatul layl in the grand scheme of things, if you think about it, in the 90 years of your life, is salatul layl the biggest of the deeds that you're going to do? Probably not. It might even be a small deed compared to when you look at like the 50, 60 years of your life. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not take that for granted. He acknowledges it. Says, my servant has been able to achieve this. This is a big achievement. I'm going to congratulate him. I'm going to thank him. And not just that. I will get the angels to also acknowledge his achievement. This is one example. Then you look at the other ahadith that we have. The Prophet, or Ali ibn Abi Talib in particular, forgive me, it is the Prophet. The Prophet says, another one of those instances where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will see what his servant is doing and will acknowledge it and give a lot of significance to it is this. When he sees a young servant of his, when he sees one of the youth who is leaving aside and setting aside a desire that he has for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees this. He feels so proud. Again, yubahi bihil malaika. Says, my angels, come. Look, this guy or this brother, this sister, he is young. He has desires. I know he has desires. I put those desires in him. But even though he has these desires, because of me, he is setting it aside. This one I'm going to forgive because he is doing something very special. I ask you, brothers and sisters, if I set aside a desire, am I the only one that's doing that for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? No. So it's something that's significant in your life. Is it significant in the life of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? From my wording, of course, He's not a human being. Is it significant in His life? Not significant at all. He doesn't even need it. But still, because it's important in your life, what does He do? He gives importance to it, His significance to it. My servant, right? And I'll say this for the younger ones who are watching. When it comes to the youth and the youth years that we have, essentially, there are many tests and there are many desires that the human being has. Two of them in particular that I will mention. The first is, of course, when it comes to the opposite gender. Second one is anger. These two in particular I'll mention. Just know that if someone can walk away from these when he comes across these situations, or he can set boundaries between himself and sins of these nature, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so proud of him that He will take the malaika and He will show off this servant of His to His malaika. This is one of the good things about being young. You have serious tests and serious trials and tribulations, but then again, you can make God proud of yourself. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in tonight. You can do something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with all of His might and the owner of the earth and the seven heavens, can sit there and say, oh, this one is special. This one, he had a desire, but he left it because of me. Again, something very small in his world, but because it's big for your life, he gives importance and significance to it. The third hadith I will mention, this is from a wasiyah that the Prophet was mentioning to Abu Dhar. He said, Ya Abu Dhar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He shows off the actions of His servants in three particular situations. Of course, these are just three examples. He mentions one, two, and third one he mentions, or one of the three that he mentions is this. When someone gets up in the middle of a desert, right, he's in the middle of a desert, and nobody is there. Fi ardin qafrin. Qafr means the type of earth where nothing grows. You're in the middle of the desert, right? There's no city, there's no village, nothing going on here. But this man gets up to pray, وَلَا يَرَاهُ أَحَدٌ, and no one else can see him. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells His servants, says, look, he's praying, no one else is there to watch him, but still he's praying. This one I will forgive his sins because he is standing there while no one else can see him. Again, when you are praying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is something very small for Him. But because it's important for you and it's significant for you, He will give and show importance for it. What stops us from doing the same for the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Recite one salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil. I will share one more hadith in this regard, and then we'll move on to the second group that we wanted to discuss for tonight. In another hadith that you find, in particular, when someone is in salat, you will find this beautiful personalized attention from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we stand for salat, whether you're praying Jamaat or you're not praying Jamaat, at any given moment, there might be millions, if not a billion people praying at that same moment. Is that true? There's billions of servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Millions of them at least could be praying at that same exact moment. But when you pray, He listens like you're the only one. And I don't say this as some motivational statement or anything like that. No, hadith says this. Hadith says Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has split prayer between Himself and His servants. Pay attention to this hadith. It's very, very beautiful. He says, when my servant starts out his prayer, right, and he says, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This phrase that, we say very easily. I'm praising the Lord of the world, for example, or the Lord of all creatures, for example. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? Look at this personalized attention. He says, Hamadani Abdi. He says, look, my servant is praising me. Ya Allah, you have billions of servants. You have millions of servants. Millions of them are praising you in that same moment. But the hadith says, Hamadani Abdi. It says, my servant. That's one servant. He is praising me. Hamadani Abdi. And then you continue. You say, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Qala Allahu Ta'ala, Athna alayya Abdi. Did you hear that? My servant, he is praising me. He is speaking well of me. What? Ya Allah, you have so many servants. No. Each and every one of them, when they speak, they're special for me. Athna alayya abdi. Wa idha qala maliki yawmiddin qala majjadani abdi. When you say, Ya Allah, you're the one who has full authority over everything. It says, look, He's honoring me. You see this type of conversation, this type of approach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to your little achievement. What's your achievement? That you got up to pray for half a minute or 2 minutes? The type of importance Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showing to you and me. And then it continues, فَإِذَا قَالَ, and this is the beautiful part of the hadith. فَإِذَا قَالَ إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. What does this phrase mean? That we all worship you. And we all ask only you for help. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. And the pronoun in this verse is what? It's plural, isn't it? Because you're praying along with other people. If not in jama'at, but at the same time people are praying with you. And there are other reasons why this pronoun is plural. Regardless, the pronoun is plural. It's a speech that's supposed to come from you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, either literally from a group or metaphorically from a group. But still Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds in the singular pronoun. Because still He is paying attention to each and every one of His servants. When you say, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينَ قَالَ هَذَا بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَ عَبْدِي. So this is between me and my servant. This is a conversation we're having together. Ya Allah, this person is standing with thousands of people He's praying. He is even putting Himself amongst a group when He's speaking to you. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows enough significance. He says, هَذَا بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَ عَبْدِي. This is between me and that one servant of mine. What one servant? You have 6 billion. No, from His perspective, He has one when you're speaking to Him. وَلَعَبْدِي مَا سَأَلْ. And whatever he asks, I'm going to give it to him. فقال فإذا قال اهدنا الصراط المستقيم, all the way to the end, قال هذا لعبدي ولعبدي ما سأل. Says this part is for my servant and I will give him anything that he wants. اهدنا, Ya Allah, guide us. But He responds in the singular form because He is to show you significance and importance because you're a servant of His who's coming and praying to Him. In this dua of Joshan Kabir, what do we read? Amongst the last verses that we read, right? We read Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya man la yashghaluhu sam'un an samar. He is the one who, when he's listening to one of His servants, that doesn't stop him from listening to all of the other servants. Wa ya man la yamna'uhu fi'lun an fi'l. When He's going to do you a favor, He will be doing thousands and millions of other people a favor at the same time. Ya man la yulhihi qawlun an qawl. Listening to one person doesn't make him forget about another. But even though he's listening to all of these people at the same time, He will listen to each and every one of them as abdi, my servant, even though there are so many of them. Recite a salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Moving on, this was the second etiquette of conversation, that you don't take a conversation and you make it about yourself. If it's bad news, if it's a struggle that someone has, you comfort them. If it's an achievement that someone is bringing to you, then you give them that moment of joy and happiness. Let them be happy. Let them be joyous in that moment. And then you don't have to exaggerate it either. Some people do that and that's fake and that's not genuine. No, you don't have to do that either. But if it's big in his life, then congratulate him. Oh, mashallah, that's wonderful. It seems like you're really happy. That's all Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking from us. This is the second etiquette of conversation. Don't make the conversation about yourself. Moving on to the third one. And for tonight, this third group is my favorite. Favorite in a negative way. So this group, from my perspective, is the worst group. And I'll explain what I mean by that in just a second. This third group is this. The third etiquette of conversation that this group does not pay attention to and they ignore are the people who will come and speak to you and their breath smells bad. This is a problem that we have, brothers and sisters, huh? This one I speak of from personal experience. Remember before I was saying there is one group I'm not talking from personal experience. This one I'm talking from personal experience, huh? This person will come and speak to you, but is not aware that, their breath. This is a serious issue, right? People will come and say, Maulana, my wife doesn't listen to me. Anytime I want to have a conversation with my wife, she gets up and she leaves. Well, maybe it's your hygiene. Maybe this time try maybe brushing the teeth or something like that. Maybe some of these can help, inshallah, right? Now, not to be insensitive, sometimes people have medical conditions. That's a separate thing. Someone has a medical condition, they have a medical condition. But most of us, they will come, people are not aware of themselves, right? MashaAllah, some people will be even fasting. Outside of Ramadan, they'll be fasting. Yes, the breath of someone who is fasting, it smells like the best of scents to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the hadith doesn't say it smells like the best of scents to other human beings. It's not how it works, right? I didn't come across that hadith. I don't know about you guys. It doesn't smell like that to other servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is an awareness that we need to have, right? That when we come and speak, at least keep some distance, right? At least, if you're not sure, then at least keep some distance. Maybe put a hand in front of your mouth. Do something. Be aware. This is something I told you. I speak of personal experience when I say this. This group I'm not going to talk about too much. It's a simple point and we want to move on. There's a lot that I can elaborate, of course, on this group. but we would be here until Fajr, and the night of Qadr is not worth to talk about this too much. So I'm going to move on from this topic a little bit faster. I'm sure you can think of people that you can relate to when I'm going through this third group. But I'll move on from it, inshallah. Gracefully, I'll pass through this topic and move on to the next category. The next category is people who, it's the fourth etiquette of conversation, that anything that is true, they will say. One more time. The type of person who will say anything that they think is true. In other words, they will share everything as long as it's true. This is a serious problem. There are a lot of times in Quran and Hadith that we read that when someone knows something is true, still doesn't mean they're supposed to say it. You're not supposed to say everything that's true. You are supposed to make sure that whatever you do say is true. But does that mean that everything that is true you are supposed to verbalize, that you are supposed to say? No, you're not supposed to do that. And Quran and Hadith have told us about this, brothers and sisters. These will be people who are too blunt, right? They'll see you, oh, by the way, this is what you're wearing. It doesn't look nice. I just wanted to let you know. Well, why did you want to let me know? Right? What is this going to help me now? Maybe I'm in the house. You'll let me know. I can go and change. Now that I'm here, what am I going to do now? I don't look good, right? The only thing I can do right now is cry. That's basically all I can do at this point. People who are too blunt, brothers and sisters, do not walk the path of the Ahlul Bayt when it comes to this aspect of their character. No, the Ahlul Bayt were not like this. The Ahlul Bayt were blunt in certain situations, but in a lot of situations they were not blunt. In a lot of situations, they would not share everything that they knew. There's a beautiful line from Ali ibn Abi Talib salawatullahi wasalamu alayhi. This line is mentioned in the context of him going into the battle of Siffin. Right? It's a little bit of a longer khutbah. It's 3 or 4 lines. I will just mention this one line. But this one line really is a framework for the life of a believer, if you think about it. He says, if you want to carry this flag of Islam, you want to carry this flag of the Shia school of thought, Allah, pay attention. وَلَا يَحْمِلُ هَذَا الْعَلَمْ. No one will be able to carry هَذَا الْعَلَمْ, this flag, إِلَّا أَهْلُ الْبَصَرِ وَالصَّبْرِ, except for those who have patience, but also have insight and wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is knowing when to say something. You know that famous saying, they say, knowledge is knowing what to say. Wisdom is knowing when to say it. And this is so critical, brothers and sisters. I'll mention this point real quick before we move on. Sometimes you will have speakers, right? Very, with a lot of knowledge and a lot of information. But this person still doesn't know when to open his mouth and when not to open his mouth. Sometimes he will open his mouth and say something, for example, about the Sunni school of thought, that will create a whole fitna. Why? Because he didn't know he was supposed to close his mouth right now. He didn't know that whatever information that he did have, that he wasn't supposed to share in this information. This is what separates, brothers and sisters, our great scholars from people who have knowledge and information. Knowledge and information, brothers and sisters, there's a lot of it out there. In fact, Google has more information and knowledge than any of us will ever have, right? But what makes somebody a scholar is the wisdom that they have, that they know when to say something and when to hold back. And sometimes you look at speakers, some very well-known speakers, you find this person doesn't have that wisdom. He will open his mouth. Amongst the 10 things that he says, all of a sudden he will say something so blunt that it will create a problem, not just for himself, but the people in his whole community. Why? Because he doesn't have the wisdom. This is the fourth group of people. They are too blunt. They will not know when to hold back. Whereas when you look at the seerah of the Ahlul Bayt, they knew when to hold back. We mentioned this a couple nights ago, 3 or 4 nights ago, when the Ahlul Bayt, when they were encountered by the khulafa of their time, when these khulafa were intoxicated, and if you were to speak truth to them in that moment, and you were to be too blunt with them in that moment, you find the Ahlul Bayt, they were not too blunt. They wouldn't lie either. No, they wouldn't share everything. That's it. Sometimes you being quiet is even better than anything else that you can do. That's what you find. A great example of this in the early years of the history of Islam is when the Muslims went to Abyssinia, that famous migration that they had to Abyssinia. When Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, the brother of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the older brother of Ali ibn Abi Talib, was set as the commander and as the main person in this group to go with this group to Abyssinia. they were dealing with a very delicate situation, a situation that if it had not gone well, the lives of hundreds of Muslims would have been endangered. In particular, you read 82 Muslims were with them on that trip and during that migration. But this is 82 out of maybe 100, 200. This is 82 out of a very small group. This is not 82 out of 1 billion something that we have today. This was 82 out of that main core that was going to take this religion and spread it. Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, when he walked into the courtyard of the king of Abyssinia, what did he tell him? Did he sit there and say, let me tell you about Islam that has come that contradicts what you guys believe? Did he walk in there and say, this thing that you guys believe about Isa alayhi salam is wrong. We don't believe he is the son of God. Is that what he said? You think Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, these special companions of the Prophet, you think they would go about things the way we go about things? That's not how he went about it. When he walked into the courtyard of the king of Abyssinia and he said, what is it that you guys believe in? He said, we believe that we should not steal from one another. We believe that we are not allowed to attack one another. We believe that we are not allowed to drink. These fundamentals that even within the Christian faith you would have. And then when this king asked him, he said, well, tell me something, forget about the teachings, tell me something directly from this message that you have heard. Did he go to those verses of the Quran that say that if you believe in Isa alayhi salam as the son of God, you are mushrik? Is that what he said? No. He started to speak of Lady Maryam salamullahi alayha. Because Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, he knew that just because something is true does not mean you open your mouth and you actually end up saying it. When you're too blunt, not only will you endanger yourself, you will endanger the lives of the people who are around you as well. More to be said about this. I want to move on from this because I don't want to spend too much time on it. I will just share two short stories from the life of Imam Khomeini. May Allah bless his soul. Right? The first one was this, that when people used to come to him so that he would perform the marriage ceremony, right, the aqd or the nikah that people would ask him to do, as busy as he was, he would do it sometimes. One of these couples say that we went and we sat with Imam Khomeini and he did the nikah. And the way our scholars did the nikah, very simple. It's not, they wouldn't prolong it and make it into this whole thing. No, it's very simple. Now, if they want to celebrate on their own, they'll celebrate on their own. But as it relates to the nikah in Islam, it's done in a very simple and in a very convenient manner. So they say, we came and we sat with Imam Khomeini. He did our nikah for us. And then he gave us just this one piece of advice. He turned to my husband, the lady says, turned to my husband. And he told my husband, he said, sir, brother, give me one promise now that you guys are married. So what is this promise? He said, promise me that when you know she's at fault, you have something that you know there's truth to it and you know that she's at fault, but you saw her just walking into the house right now and you know right now she's tired and she hasn't settled down yet, right? And she's been outside and, she doesn't feel comfortable yet. Give me the promise that you won't share it with her at that moment. Give me the promise that you'll hold on to this until she comes inside, she settles down, she's a little bit more comfortable. Then you will share what you have to say to her. Even if you're right in this debate and in this discussion. Even if you're right, mention it when it's the right time to mention it. And then the lady says he turned towards me and he said the same exact thing. He said, when you see him come in and he's tired, he's working, whatever the case might be, when you see him walking in, then you don't share what you have on your mind with him right there and then. No, you give it some time, you let him settle down. This is how our scholars were. They wouldn't just say something. They would hold on to it to see when is the right time to say it. The students of Imam Khomeini say that sometimes we could see that he knows something, he would learn of something, but he would not share it for 30 years until he would find the right moment, the right situation to then explain it. This is what happens that someone becomes like him. Right? That you don't just take anything that you know and you're blunt and you share it. No, just because something is true doesn't mean it's something that you have to share. I'll end with this hadith from the first Imam. He says this, لا تقل ما لا تعلم. Don't you ever say something that you don't know or you don't know to be true. Okay, that makes sense. And then he adds this, بل لا تقل كل ما تعلم. And also don't say everything that you know. Everything that you know is not supposed to be said. Everything that you know is not supposed to be shared. He continues, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ فَرَضَ عَلَى جَوَارِحِكَ كُلِّهَا فَرَائِضَ يَحْتَجُّ بِهَا عَلَيْكَ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Because each and every one of these organs that you have, including your tongue, each one of them has a duty that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to hold you accountable to on the day of judgment. One of them is not sharing something because it's not the right time and place to share it, even if there is truth to it, even if we are correct in this discussion. This topic, of course, is a topic that has more to be discussed about it, inshallah. As tonight is the last night of Qadr, we'll leave the topic for another time. And there is a continuation to the topic, but we'll discuss it in some of the other opportunities that we have. With that, inshallah, I'll bring the tonight's discussion to an end. We will take a quick break, and then afterwards we will start with the a'mal, the first of which is going to be the salat. Before I do end, I want to take a moment for us to recite Surah Fatiha one more time. For all marhumin and marhumat, especially the marhumin and marhumat of the sponsors of tonight's program, Brother Rayaz and Dr. Azra Jagani and family, Sister Nasim Jagani and family, Brother Askari and Sister Narjis Hussein and family, Sister Shireen Taj Khanum and family, Sister Nasim Razvi and family, Sister Sara Ali and family, Brother Mehdi Hussein and Sister Shireen Rahana and family, and Brother Mazhar and Sister Samina Ali and family with a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil fanajam. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen ar-Rahman ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaki na'budu wa iyaki nasta'in. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So inshallah, we are taking a break, like we said, but we'll take this time to do the 2 rakat salat, which is just like Salatul Fajr, but it's 1 Fatiha and 7 times Surah Ikhlas. So we will do this salat, and then afterwards we will continue with the 2 dhikrs of Astaghfirullah and Astaghfirullah Rabbi wa Atubu Ilayh. And of course tonight we won't be doing the La'an, but we'll be doing these 2 dhikrs, and then we'll move on with the A'mal inshallah.
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Inshallah, we'll be starting the A'mal, starting with Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayh 70 times. Please recite all together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayh. 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 Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Astaghfirullah Rabbi wa atubu ilayh. 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 أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه 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 اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد عجل فرجهم.
Inshallah, we will continue with the a'mal of tonight. And if you're following along, the next of the a'mal is the a'mal of the Quran. So as we've done the first two nights, we'll open up the Quran in front of us and we'll recite the dua together. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إني أسألك بكتابك المنزل وما فيه وفيه اسمك الأكبر وأسماؤك الحسنى. I ask you by the right of all of your names, by the right of everything that you have placed inside of this Quran, وما يخاف ويرجى وأن تجعلني من عتقائك من النار, that you place me amongst those who have been freed from your hellfire on a night like this. Let's take a moment, remember all of your hajat, all of those who have asked for dua. Pray inshallah that everyone inshallah can be liberated really from this situation that we're dealing with. We are going through these majalis, many are home instead of being at the masjid. Let's pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the opportunity to come back to our masajid again. All of those who are sick, ill, the families that we've heard of in Afghanistan going through this massacre, and anybody who's dealing with any difficulty, remember them in your du'as. Okay, we will take the Quran and place it on our heads. And please remember me, my family as well, as we go through these du'as. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma bihaqqi hadha al-Quran wa bihaqqi man arsaltahu bih. Ya Allah, by the right of this Quran and by the right of the one that you sent this Quran with. وَبِحَقِّ كُلِّ مُؤْمِنٍ مَدَحْتَهُ فِيهِ وَبِحَقِّكَ عَلَيْهِمْ, by the right of every mu'min that you've spoken of in this Quran. فَلَا أَحَدَ أَعْرَفُ بِحَقِّكَ مِنْكَ. We ask you, Ya Allah, 10 times first and foremost by your own name. بِكَ يَا اللَّهُ بِكَ يَا اللَّهُ بِكَ يَا اللَّهُ بك يا الله 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 بك يا الله. We ask you, Ya Allah, by the right of your beloved Prophet, by the right of the one of your, that Prophet of yours who went through the most difficulty out of all of your prophets, we ask you by the right of Muhammadin al-Mustafa 10 times. بمحمد 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 بمحمد. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of the one who was struck during these nights. We ask you by the right of the one that the orphans in the city of Kufa, they used to come looking for him during these days and nights. They were waiting for him. They were waiting for his footsteps. But these days and nights, Ali ibn Abi Talib is nowhere to be found. Ali has left this world. We ask you by the right of our Imam who became shaheed during these days and nights 10 times. بعلي 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 بعلي. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of our beloved mother, we ask you by the right of the one who had her ribs wounded, we ask you by the right of the one who gave up her child in the path of Allah, we ask you by the right of the one who, the moment the Prophet left this world, her whole world changed and people turned away from her. We ask you by the right of Fatima Zahra 10 times. بفاطمة 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 بفاطمتها 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 بفاطمة. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of the Gharib son of Fatima. We ask you by the right of the one who was poisoned to death. We ask you by the right of the one who, even when they were carrying his body, they would attack the people who were carrying his body. We ask you by the right of our second beloved Imam, Al-Imam Al-Hasan, 10 times. بالحسن 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 بالحسن. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of the one who was lonely in the plains of Karbala. We ask you by the right of the one who had no one to turn to, who no one was there to help him. By the right of the one who, when he wanted to go to the battlefield, he had to ask an old man like Habib ibn Madahir to come and defend him. He had to ask a little child in Ali al-Asghar to give his life for him. We ask you by the right of the Shaheed of Karbala, we ask you by the right of our beloved third Imam, 10 times. بالحسين 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 بالحسين. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of the one who had chains, he had shackles on his neck, on his feet. We read in the Masaib of Karbala that Imam al-Sajjad, he was so sick that when they came into the tents, they started to steal things from inside of his tent, and the Imam was so sick he could not react. They even pulled the rug that the Imam was lying on from beneath him, and still Ali ibn al-Hussein couldn't do anything. We ask you, Ya Allah, by the right of our ill Imam, we ask you by the right of our Imam who had no strength in Karbala to defend his father. We ask you by the right of our beloved fourth Imam 10 times. بعلي ابن الحسين 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 بعلي ابن الحسين. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of our beloved fifth Imam, we ask you by the right of the one who was a little child in Karbala, who then watched all of the atrocities committed against the Ahlul Bayt after Karbala ended. And for years and years, how the Ahlul Bayt were gharib and they were lonely. They had no one to turn to. We ask you by the right of our beloved fifth Imam 10 times. بمحمد ابن علي 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 بمحمد ابن علي. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of our beloved sixth Imam, by the right of the one who was fearful for the lives of his companions, by the right of the one who would do taqiyya, by the right of the one who would tell his companions not to share the secrets of the Ahlul Bayt, the pressure that was there on the sixth Imam. We ask you by the right of our beloved sixth Imam, Ja'far ibn Muhammad, 10 times. بجعفر ابن محمد 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 بجعفر ابن محمد. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of our seventh Imam, we ask you by the right of the one who spent so much of his life in the dungeons of the Khalifa of his time. We ask you by the right of the one who was patient when the Shia would come and go. He was suffering He was lonely, he was imprisoned, but he would pray for his Shia at the same time. We ask you, by the right of our beloved 7th Imam, 10 times. بموسى بن جعفر 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 بموسى بن جعفر. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of our beloved Imam Ali ibn Musa Rida, we ask you by the right of the one who was forcefully taken from the city of Medina all the way to Khurasan, we ask you by the right of Gharib al-Ghuraba, the loneliest of the lonely. We ask you by the right of the one who had no choice but to drink the poison that was in front of him. We ask you by the right of our beloved 8th Imam, 10 times. بعلي ابن موسى 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 بعلي ابن موسى. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of our beloved 9th Imam, Al-Imam Al-Jawad, we ask you by the right of the one who is an answer to all requests, the right of the one who fulfills the du'as of everybody, by the right of the one who has been given the name Babul Hawa'ij. We ask you by the right of our beloved 9th Imam 10 times. بمحمد ابن علي 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 بمحمد ابن علي. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of Al-Imam Al-Hadi, we ask you by the right of the one who was pretty much imprisoned, we ask you by the right of the one who the Khalifa of his time was pressuring him, was monitoring him throughout his life, especially near the end of his life, by the right of the one who was not even given a shrine to be buried. He was not given a chance to be buried anywhere else. He was to be buried in his own house. We ask you by the right of our Gharib, Al-Imam Al-Hadi, 10 times. بعلي ابن محمد 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 بعلي ابن محمد. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of that Imam of ours who spent so much time in the forts of the Khalifa of his time that he was dubbed the name and given the name Al-Askari. He was known as the one who spends time in the forts and in the prisons of the Khalifa of his time. We ask you by the right of the one who was there to protect the 12th Imam. All of his hope, all of his dreams was that this 12th Imam would live and that he would bring hope and justice to the world one day. We ask you, Ya Allah, by the right of Al-Imam Al-Hasan Al-Askari 10 times. بالحسن ابن علي 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 بالحسن ابن علي. Ya Allah, we ask you by the right of Imam al-Hujjah, we ask you by the right of our Imam who is gharib and lonely in his own way, we ask you by the right of that Imam of ours who constantly looks at the things that we do. He's disappointed in the things that we do. Every time he looks at our deeds, he sees that we've committed more and more sins. We ask you, Ya Allah, by the right of that pure Imam of ours, that you would forgive us by the right of our beloved 12th Imam, wherever he is on a night like this. He might be in Najaf, he might be in Kufa, he might be near the Kaaba where there is nobody right now. We don't know where the 12th Imam is. Wherever he is, we ask you, Ya Allah, by the rights of our beloved 12th Imam, 10 times. بالحجة 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 بالحجة. Let's take a moment to remember all of your hajat, all of the things that you wanted to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for. We'll take a couple moments of silence to think about them, inshallah, before we continue. Inshallah, we will move on to the short du'as that are to be recited for tonight. There are a couple that you will find in the booklets that were sent out the other nights. The two that I will be going through is, these are two that are recommended for all three of the nights of Qadr, and therefore they'll be recommended for tonight as well. The first one starts out like this: Allahumma arzuqna tawfiqa ta'a. So I'll be going through that and one other short dua, and then after that I believe we will have a we will have the ziyarats after that, and munajat of Imam Ali after that, and then we'll have the break, inshallah. So I'll move on to this dua of Allahumma arzuqna tawfiq at-ta'a, which is on page 359 from the booklet that we would have in front of you, inshallah. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارزقنا توفيق الطاعة وبعد المعصية. Ya Allah, give us that opportunity to be amongst those who will obey you, and give us the opportunity to distance ourselves from your disobedience. وصدق النية, and give us a true intention and a pure intention. وعرفان الحرمة, and give us the opportunity to know your rulings and your commands. وأكرمنا بالهدى والاستقامة, and gift us guidance and perseverance. وسدد ألسنتنا بالصواب والحكمة, and when it comes to our tongues, give our tongues wisdom and make them speak true words. واملأ قلوبنا بالعلم والمعرفة, and when it comes to our hearts, fill our hearts with knowledge, fill our hearts with learning. وطهر بطوننا من الحرام والشبهة, and purify our bellies and everything that we consume from those things that are haram and those things that we don't know if they are haram or not. واكفف أيدينا عن الظلم والسرقة واغضض أبصارنا عن الفجور والخيانة. Help us to lower our gaze. Help us to not look at those things that are haram for us to look at. Help us to not betray you with our eyes. وَاسْتُدْ أَسْمَاعَنَا عَنِ اللَّغْوِ وَالْغَيْبَةِ. When it comes to backbiting, when it comes to speech that has no value, help us turn our ears away from such speech. وَتَفَضَّلْ عَلَى عُلَمَائِنَا بِالزُّهْدِ وَالنَّصِيحَةِ. When it comes to our scholars, when it comes to the learned amongst us, give them zuhd, give them abstinence, وَالنَّصِيحَةِ, and give them advice. وَعَلَى الْمُتَعَلِّمِينَ بِالْجُهْدِ وَالرَّغْبَةِ. When it comes to those who are learning, gift to them more effort, more determination. وَعَلَى الْمُسْتَمِعِينَ بِالْإِتِّبَاعِ وَالْمَوْعِظَةِ. Make it such that when we listen to something, that we then take that to heart and we internalize it and we act upon it. وَعَلَى مَرْضَى الْمُسْلِمِينَ بِالشِّفَاءِ وَالرَّاحَةِ. When it comes to those who are sick, and there are many brothers and sisters who are sick during these days and nights. They are going through difficult times. As you and I are going through these du'as, there are those that can barely breathe right now. Right? Let's take a moment to remember them. Ya Allah, when it comes to those who are sick, that you give them health and shifa, inshaAllah. وَعَلَى مَوْتَاهُمْ بِالرَّأْفَةِ وَالرَّحْمَةِ. When it comes to those of us who have passed away, those of us who no longer are here, We don't have an opportunity to take part in these acts of worship. Ya Allah, have mercy on them. Be kind to them. وَعَلَى مَشَايِخِنَا بِالْوَقَارِ وَالسَّكِينَةِ. When it comes to our elders, give them tranquility. Give them peace. وَعَلَى الشَّبَابِ بِالْإِنَابَةِ وَالتَّوْبَةِ. When it comes to our youngsters and our youth, give them the opportunity that if they do go on the wrong path, that they can come back to the right path. If they do have shortcomings, and we all do, that they have the opportunity to do tawbah and come back to the right path. وَعَلَى النِّسَاءِ بِالْحَيَاءِ وَالْعِفَّةِ. Give our women the opportunity to dress with the proper dress code. Give them the opportunity to conduct themselves in the most modest of manners. وَعَلَى الْأَغْنِيَاءِ بِالتَّوَاضُعِ وَالسَّعَةِ. And give those who are wealthy the opportunity to be humble, the opportunity to not allow themselves to be arrogant when it comes to those who are poor, and to give them the opportunity to give to charity. وَعَلَى الْفُقَرَاءِ بِالصَّبْرِ وَالْقَنَاعَةِ. And to those of us who are poor, those of us who don't have much, Ya Allah, give us contentment with whatever it is that we have. وَعَلَى الْغُزَاةِ بِالنَّصْرِ وَالْغَلَبَةِ. Whoever is working in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, you help him such that he is victorious, inshaAllah. وَعَلَى الْأُسَرَاءِ بِالْخَلَاصِ وَالرَّاحَةِ. In those captives, we have captives everywhere. Right now in Palestine we have captives, in other places we have captives. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He brings convenience to them. وَعَلَى الْأُمَرَاءِ بِالْعَدْلِ وَالشَّفَقَةِ. Those of us who are rulers, those of us who have authority, that you give them sympathy and justice. وَعَلَى الرَّعِيَّةِ بِالْإِنصَافِ وَحُسْنَ السِّيرَةِ. And those who follow others, that they will have good behavior. وَبَارِكْ لِلْحُجَّاجِ وَالزُّوَّارِ فِي الزَّادِ وَالنَّفَقَةِ. Whoever is going to go on this trip of Hajj, Ya Allah, give them more sustenance that they could go on this trip. وَقْضِ مَا أَوْجَبْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ الْحَجِّ وَالْعُمْرَةِ. And when you go, make it such that they are able to actually carry out the duty of Hajj and Umrah. بِفَضْلِكَ وَرَحْمَتِكَ يَا أَرْحَمَ الرَّاحِمِينَ. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. The next dua I will move on to is يَا ذَا الَّذِي كَانَ قَبْلَ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ. Again, this is a dua that is recommended to be recited for all of the nights of Qadr. This is on page 392 of the booklet. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا ذا الذي كان قبل كل شيء ثم خلق كل شيء. You're the one who was there before everything else. Before we were there, you were there, and then you created everything. ثم يبقى ويفنى كل شيء. And when that moment comes where everything is done with and everything is ruined, you still will be there. You still will exist. يا ذا الذي ليس كمثله شيء. O the one who there is nothing like him. ويا ذا الذي ليس في السماوات العلى ولا في الأراضين السفلى ولا فوقهن ولا تحتهن ولا بينهن إله يعبد غيره. There is no other Lord in this universe except for you that is to be worshipped. لك الحمد حمدا لا يقوى على إحصائه إلا أنت. Let us praise you in the best of manners, in such a way that no one can understand that praise except for you. فصل على محمد وآل محمد صلاة لا يقوى على إحصائها إلا أنت. Send your blessings upon Muhammad and his family so much that only you can count those blessings. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Inshallah, we will move on now to the ziyarat that we have, the ziyarat warith that we have. Inshallah, they will, that is a recording, they're going to play that. When we come back, I'll be going through munajat of Imam Ali alayhi salam.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليك يا وارث آدم صفوة الله. السلام عليك يا وارث نوح نبي الله. السلام عليك يا وارث إبراهيم خليل الله. السلام عليك يا وارث موسى كليم الله. السلام عليك يا وارث عيسى روح الله. السلام عليك يا وارث محمد حبيب الله. السلام عليك يا وارث أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا ابن محمد المصطفى. السلام عليك يا ابن علي المرتضى. السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة الزهراء. السلام عليك يا ابن خديجة الكبرى. السلام عليك يا صار الله وابن صالح والوتر الموتور. أشهد أنك قد أقمت الصلاة وآتيت الزكاة وأمرت بالمعروف ونهيت عن المنكر وأطعت الله ورسوله حتى أتاك اليقين. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرزيت به. يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، أشهد أنك كنت نورا في الأسناب الشامخة والأرحام المتهرة لم تنجسك جاهلية بأنجاسها ولم تلبسك من مدلهمة ثيابها. وأشهد أنك من دعام الدين وأركان المؤمنين. وأشهد أنك الإمام البر التقي الرزي الزكي الهادي المهدي. وأشهد أن الأئمة من ولدك كلمة التقوى وأعلام الهدى والأروة الوثقى والحجة على أهل الدنيا. وأشهد الله وملائكته وأنبياءه ورسوله أني بكم مؤمن وبي بكم موقن بشريء الدين وخواتيم أملي وكلبي لكلبكم سن وأمري لأمركم متبع. صلوات الله عليكم وعلى أرواحكم وعلى أجسادكم وعلى أجسامكم وعلى شاهدكم وعلى غائبكم وعلى ظاهركم وعلى باطنكم. بأبي أنت وأمي يا ابن رسول الله. بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله. لقد أزمت الرزية وجلت المصيبة بك علينا وعلى جميع أهل السماوات والأرض. فلعن الله أمة أسرجت وألجمت وتهيأت لقتالك. يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، كسدت حرمك وأتيت إلى مشهدك. أسأل الله بالشأن الذي لك عنده وبالمحل الذي لك لديه أن يصلي على محمد وآل محمد وأن يجعلني معكم في الدنيا والآخرة. صلوات اللهم صل على محمد.
Inshallah, we'll move on to Munajat of Amir al-Mu'mineen. I'll be going through this and then we will take a break, and afterwards we'll be doing Dua Joshan Kabir. It's a very beautiful munajat and it's a very, in terms of the vocabulary, it's a simple munajat that really puts things, makes things very easy to understand. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. اللهم إني أسألك الأمان يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. Ya Allah, I ask you for immunity on that day, that nobody, their wealth, their children, their friends, nobody's going to be able to help you on that day. It's just you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ, except for that one who brings a pure heart to him. وأسألك الأمان يوم يعض الظالم على يديه يقول يا ليتني اتخذت مع الرسول سبيلا. The day that the wrongdoer, he shows up on the day of judgment, he is biting his finger. He is so upset that he took the wrong path and that he turned away from the Prophet. وأسألك الأمان يوم يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام. وأسألك الأمان يوم لا يجزي والد عن ولده ولا مولود هو جاز عن والده شيئا. I ask you for protection on that day, that my father and mother can't do anything for me. My children can't do anything for me either. إن وعد الله حق. وأسألك الأمان يوم لا ينفع الظالمين معذرتهم ولهم اللعنة ولهم سوء الدار. وأسألك الأمان يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله. وأسألك الأمان يوم يفر المرء من أخيه وأمه وأبيه وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن يغنيه. I ask you for protection on that day, that nobody is looking after another person. Everyone is looking out for themselves. Everyone has a problem that they have to figure out a way to help themselves and solve their own problem. On that day, you're the one that I'm looking for to help me. وأسألك الأمان يوم يود المجرم لو يفتدي من عذاب يومئذ ببنيه وصاحبته وأخيه وفصيلته التي تؤويه ومن في الأرض جميعا ثم ينجيه كلا إنها لظى نزاعة للشوى. I ask you for protection on that day when anyone is willing to give away their friends, their families, their brothers and sisters, just to protect themselves from this punishment of the day of judgment. I am looking at you in those moments, that you will give me protection on that day. مولاي يا مولاي أنت المولى وأنا العبد وهل يرحم العبد إلا المولى. مولاي يا مولاي أنت المالك وأنا المملوك وهل يرحم المملوك إلا المالك. مولاي يا مولاي أنت العزيز وأنا الذليل وهل يرحم الذليل إلا العزيز. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الخالق وأنا المخلوق، وهل يرحم المخلوق إلا الخالق. مولاي يا مولاي أنت العظيم وأنا الحقير، وهل يرحم الحقير إلا العظيم. مولاي يا مولاي أنت القوي وأنا الضعيف، وهل يرحم الضعيف إلا القوي. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الغني وأنا الفقير، وهل يرحم الفقير إلا الغني. مولاي يا مولاي أنت المعطي وأنا السائل، وهل يرحم السائل إلا المعطي. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الحي وأنا الميت، وهل يرحمه الميت إلا الحي. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الباقي وأنا الفاني، وهل يرحم الفاني إلا الباقي. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الدائم وأنا الزائل، وهل يرحم الزائل إلا الدائم. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الرازق وأنا المرزوق، وهل يرحمه المرزوق إلا الرازق. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الجواد وأنا البخيل، وهل يرحم البخيل إلا الجواد. مولاي يا مولاي أنت المعافي وأنا المبتلى، وهل يرحم المبتلى إلا المعافي. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الكبير وأنا الصغير، وهل يرحم الصغير إلا الكبير. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الهادي وأنا الضال، وهل يرحم الضال إلا الهادي. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الرحمن وأنا المرحوم، وهل يرحم المرحوم إلا الرحمن. مولاي يا مولاي أنت السلطان وأنا الممتحن، وهل يرحم الممتحن إلا السلطان. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الدليل وأنا المتحير، وهل يرحم المتحير إلا الدليل. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الغفور وأنا المذنب، وهل يرحم المذنب إلا الغفور. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الغالب وأنا المغلوب، وهل يرحم المغلوب إلا الغالب. مولاي يا مولاي أنت الرب وأنا المربوب، وهل يرحم المربوب إلا الرب. مولاي يا مولاي. Take a look at these last lines, and really pay attention to them as we go through them. مولاي يا مولاي أنت المتكبر وأنا الخاشع، وهل يرحمه الخاشع إلا المتكبر. مولاي يا مولاي ارحمني برحمتك وارض عني بجودك وكرمك وفضلك يا ذا الجود والإحسان والطول والامتنان برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. We'll take a 5-minute break. Inshallah, when we come back, we'll continue with Dua Joshan Kabir. My boss says we have to. So inshallah, we will continue with Dua Joshan Kabir, and I will periodically be stopping to explain some of the lines of the dua. I mentioned this last night, and I'll mention it tonight as well, that for anyone who might get tired in the middle of the dua or might not feel like they feel like going through the whole thing, it's not something to worry about. If you don't feel like going through the whole thing, there's no problem at all. That you can inshallah stop, take a break, grab a snack, maybe grab some tea or some coffee. And, tonight is more about building a connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, if someone wants to do that going through the whole dua, then even better. If someone wants to do that without doing that, going through the whole dua, that's fine as well. Just depends. Every person might be different. And the dua is a long dua, so don't feel obligated that you have to finish the dua. What's more important than anything else is to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to call on Him. And I've also mentioned this point before as well, that the whole reason why we recite this dua of Joshan Kabir and we call on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in hundreds of different ways in this dua, it's not so much just because we want to call upon Him. It's because you're trying to build a relationship with Him and a connection with Him, so that from tomorrow, when you do come across situations where you need to remember Him, when you do come across situations where you need to leverage the relationship that you've built with Him, that you would be able to do that. When you come across a situation where you know something is there, you're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to lean on the relationship that you've built with Him that can only be done through the remembrance that you have of Him. That's why in Dua Joshan Kabir and all of these amal that we do, we remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much, to build that relationship. So that's the final goal, and of course going through the dua will help us in that regard, but keep that final goal in mind. At the end of the day, this night of Qadr, hopefully we'll go through it and it will pass. What is your life going to look like tomorrow? That's the important question that we really need to ask ourselves, inshallah. We'll start with the dua. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا الله يا رحمن يا رحيم يا كريم يا مقيم يا عظيم يا قديم يا عليم يا حليم يا حكيم سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الغوث الغوث خلصنا من النار يا رب يا سيد السادات يا مجيب الدعوات يا رافع الدرجات يا ولي الحسنات يا غافر الخطيئات يا معطي المسألات يا قابل التوبات يا سامع الأصوات يا عالم الخفيات يا دافع البليات سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا خير الغافرين يا خير الفاتحين يا خير الناصرين يا خير الحاكمين يا خير الرازقين يا خير الوارثين يا خير الحامدين يا خير الذاكرين يا خير المنزلين يا خير المحسنين سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا من له العزة والجمال، يا من له القدرة والكمال، يا من له الملك والجلال، يا من هو الكبير المتعال، يا منشع السحاب الثقال، يا من هو شديد المحال، يا من هو سريع الحساب، يا من هو شديد العقاب، يا من عنده حسن الثواب، يا من عنده أم الكتاب. سبحانك. الغوث الغوث. Look at verse number 4 at the very beginning. يا من له العزة والجمال. He is the one who has all the glory, all the might, and at the same time he is the one who has all the beauty. Usually when you think about someone who's very powerful, who has a lot of strength, you think of someone who's rough and tough. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has all the power, and at the same time he has all the beauty, all of the delicateness that you find in somebody. He has all of that as well. يَا مَنْ لَهُ الْقُدْرَةُ وَالْكَمَالِ. He's the one who has all the power, but at the same time everything that he does is perfect. Usually a person who has a lot of power ends up misusing his power. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he has all the power, and at the same time he has the most perfect attributes as well to know when to use his power and how to use his power. يَا مَنْ لَهُ الْمُلْكُ وَالْجَلَالِ يَا مَنْ هُوَ الْكَبِيرُ الْمُتَعَالِ يَا مُنْشِئَ السَّحَابِ الثِّقَالِ. You're the one who creates these heavy clouds that are going to bring a mercy for your servants. يَا مَنْ هُوَ شَدِيدُ الْمِحَالِ. The one who when it comes to punishment is the most severe, but at the same time يَا مَنْ هُوَ سَرِيعُ الْحِسَابِ. The one who at the same time, if he wants to do the accounting of what you have done, it only takes one moment for him to do all the calculations. يَا مَنْ هُوَ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ. The one who has the most severe punishment. At the same time يَا مَنْ عِنْدَهُ حُسْنُ الثَّوَابِ. The one who the best of rewards are also found with him. The worst of punishments found with him because of our deeds. The best of rewards found with him again, but not necessarily because of our deeds, but because of his grace and his mercy. These are lines you read in Joshan Kabir. They might seem like a contradiction at times, but they don't really contradict with one another. They just need some explanation. We'll continue inshallah. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا حنان يا منان يا ديان يا برهان يا سلطان يا رضوان يا غفران يا سبحان يا مستعان يا ذا المن والبيان. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من تواضع كل شيء لعدمته يا من استسلم كل شيء لقدرته يا من ذل كل شيء لعزته يا من خضع كل شيء لهيبته يا من انقاد كل شيء من خشيته يا من تشققت الجبال من مخافته يا من قامت السماوات بأمره يا من استقرت الأرضون بإذنه يا من يسبح الرعد بحمده يا من لا يعتدي على أهل مملكته. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا غافر الخطايا يا كاشف البلايا يا منتهى الرجايا يا مجزل العطايا يا واهب الهدايا يا رازق البرايا يا قاضي المنايا يا سامع الشكايا يا باعث البرايا يا مطلق الأسارى. سبحانك يا الغوث الغوث. يا ذا الحمد والثناء يا ذا الفخر والبهاء يا ذا المجد والسناء يا ذا العهد والوفاء يا ذا العفو والرضا يا ذا المن والعطاء يا ذا الفصل والقضاء يا ذا العز والبقاء يا ذا الجود والسخاء يا ذا الآلاء والنعماء سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا مانع يا دافع يا رافع يا صانع يا نافع يا سامع يا جامع يا شافع يا واسع يا موسع سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث يا صانع كل مسنوع يا خالق كل مخلوق يا رازق كل مرزوق يا مالك كل مملوك يا كاشف كل مكروب يا فارج كل مهموم يا راحم كل مرحوم يا ناصر كل مخذول يا ساتر كل معيوب يا ملجأ كل مطرود سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث يا عدتي عند شدتي يا رجائي عند مصيبتي يا مونسي عند وحشته يا صاحبي عند غربته يا ولي عند نعمته يا غياثه عند كربته يا دليلي عند حيرته يا غنائي عند افتقاري يا ملجئي عند اضطراري يا معيني عند مفزعي سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. Take a look at verse number 11. Very beautiful. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala playing all of these different roles for us in our life. You know, usually you would have friends. Each one of them might be able to do one or two things for you. Each one of them is good at doing one or two things. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that friend of yours that can do everything for you all in one. Ya uddati inda shiddati. When I'm running through a difficult time from a financial perspective in terms of my sustenance, you will be my uddah. You will be the provider for me. Ya raja'i inda musibati. I'm going through a difficult time personally, you are the one who will be my hope. This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala playing multiple roles in our life. Ya munisi inda wahshati. When I'm fearful, I'm afraid, then all of a sudden you go from the role of being a provider, you go to the role of being the one who sits with me, who is acquainted with me. Ya sahibi inda gurbati. Ya waliyi inda ni'mati. Ya ghiyathi inda kurbati. When I'm going through a trial and a tribulation, then all of a sudden you will save me. You do all of these things all in one. Ya dalili inda hayrati. When I'm stuck, I don't know which way to go, what decision to make, you are my guidance. Then all of a sudden you become that friend of mine who doesn't only take away my fear, but you also give me guidance at the same time. Ya ghina'i inda iftiqari. When I become poor, you are my wealth. Ya malja'i inda thirari. Ya mu'ini inda mafsa'i. When I'm scared, you're the one that I come to for help. You're the one who does all of these things all in one. Whereas you never have a friend who can play all of these roles for us. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can do this. We'll continue inshallah. يا علام الغيوب يا غفار الذنوب يا ستار العيوب يا كاشف الكروب يا مقلب القلوب يا طبيب القلوب يا منور القلوب يا أنيس القلوب يا مفرج الهموم يا منفس الغموم سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا جليل يا جميل يا وكيل يا كفيل يا دليل يا قبيل يا مديل يا منيل يا مقيل يا محيل سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا دليل المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا صريخ المستصرخين يا جار المستجيرين يا أمان الخائفين يا عون المؤمنين يا راحم المساكين يا ملجأ العاصين يا غافر المذنبين يا مجيب دعوة المضطرين سبحانك. الغوث الغوث. يا ذا الجود والإحسان يا ذا الفضل والامتنان يا ذا الأمن والأمان يا ذا القدس والسبحان يا ذا الحكمة والبيان يا ذا الرحمة والرضوان يا ذا الحجة والبرهان يا ذا العظمة والسلطان يا ذا الرأفة والمستعان يا ذا العفو والغفران سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من هو رب كل شيء يا من هو إله كل شيء يا من هو خالق كل شيء يا من هو صانع كل شيء يا من هو قبل كل شيء يا من هو بعد كل شيء يا من هو فوق كل شيء يا من هو عالم بكل شيء يا من هو قادر على كل شيء يا من هو يبقى ويفنى كل شيء سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا مؤمن يا مهيمن يا مكون يا ملقن يا مبين يا مهون يا ممكن يا مزين يا معلن يا مقسم سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من هو في ملكه مقيم يا من هو في سلطانه قديم يا من هو في جلاله عظيم يا من هو على عباده رحيم يا من هو بكل شيء عليم يا من هو بمن عصاه حليم يا من هو بمن رجاه كريم يا من هو في صنعه حكيم يا من هو في حكمته لطيف يا من هو في لطفه قديم سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من لا يرجى إلا فضله يا من لا يسأل إلا عفوه يا من لا ينظر إلا بره يا من لا يخاف إلا عدله يا من لا يدوم إلا ملكه يا من لا سلطان إلا سلطانه يا من وسعت كل شيء رحمته يا من سبقت رحمته غضبا يا من أحاط بكل شيء علمه يا من ليس أحد مثله سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. Let's take a look at verse 19. Ya man la yurja illa fadluh. You're the one who nobody expects anything. Nobody looks forward to anything except for your grace and your mercy. In other words, nothing comes from you except that it's mercy, except that it's something kind of you. Ya man la yus'alu illa afwuh. You are the one who is not begged for anything except that is your forgiveness. That's what people come to you for. They come for your forgiveness only. Ya man la yundaru illa birruh. The one who nothing is seen from him except for goodness. Right? There's some people you will find in life that no matter what they do, they're doing good. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the complete manifestation of that. That no one expects anything from him except perfection, except something good that will come from him. Ya man la yukhafu illa adluh. And if anyone is fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are never fearful that He will do wrong to them. They are only fearful of His justice. This is the ultimate compliment that you can give to somebody. That the worst thing that will happen to you from them is that they will be just towards you. And the best is that they will show their mercy towards you. This is the ultimate compliment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, we'll continue. يا فارج الهم يا كاشف الغم يا غافر الذنب يا قابل التوب يا خالق الخلق يا صادق الوعد يا موفي العهد يا عالم السر يا فالق الحب يا رازق الأنام سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا علي يا وفي يا غني يا ملي يا حفي يا رضي يا زكي يا بديع يا قوي يا ولي سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من أظهر الجميل يا من ستر القبيح يا من لم يؤاخذ بالجريرة يا من لم يهتك الستر يا عظيم العاف يا حسن التجاوز يا واسع المغفرة يا باسط اليدين بالرحمة يا صاحب كل نجوى يا منتهى كل شكوى سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا ذا النعمة السابغة يا ذا الرحمة الواسعة يا ذا المنة السابقة يا ذا الحكمة البالغة يا ذا القدرة الكاملة يا ذا الحجة القاطعة يا ذا الكرامة الظاهرة يا ذا العزة الدائمة يا ذا القوة المتينة يا ذا العظمة المنيعة سبحانك يا الله. يا بديع السماوات يا جاعل الظلمات يا راحم العبرات يا مقيل العثرات يا ساتر العورات يا محيي الأموات يا منزل الآيات يا مضاعف الحسنات يا ماحي السيئات يا شديد النقمات سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا مصور يا مقدر يا مدبر يا مطهر يا منور يا ميسر يا مبشر يا منذر يا مقدم يا مؤخر سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا رب البيت الحرام، يا رب الشهر الحرام، يا رب البلد الحرام، يا رب الركن والمقام، يا رب المشعر الحرام، يا رب المسجد الحرام، يا رب الحل والحرام، يا رب النور والظلام، يا رب التحية والسلام، يا رب القدرة في الأنام، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا أحكم الحاكمين، يا أعدل العادلين، يا أصدق الصادقين، يا أطهر الطاهرين، يا أحسن الخالقين، يا أسرع الحاسبين، يا أسمع السامعين، يا أبصر الناظرين، يا أشفع الشافعين، يا أكرم الأكرمين، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا عماد من لا عماد له، يا سند من لا سند له، يا ذخر من لا ذخر له، يا حرز من لا حرز له، يا غياث من لا غياث له، يا فخر من لا فخر له، يا عز من لا عز له، يا معين من لا معين له، يا أنيس من لا أنيس له، يا أمان من لا أمان له، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. There's a phrase in this last verse that we just went through that really, if you pay attention, it really strikes a chord. It says, Ya ghiyatha man la ghiyatha la. You're the one who's a means of help, means of appeal for the one who has no one to turn to. There's nobody to ask for help. You're there. Then he says this, Ya fakhra man la fakhra la. You're the pride for the one who has nothing else to be proud about. And some people, they don't come from a background, from a family that has a lot of fame to it. They don't live in a household that is very highly regarded, for example. They don't even come sometimes from an ethnicity. Sometimes even their close relatives do not even consider them to be much. And this person feels like he has nothing to be proud of in his life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya fakhra man la fakhra la. You're the badge of honor for that person who has nothing else to be proud about in their life. They can be proud because they have you in their lives. Ya fakhra man la fakhra la. Ya izza man la izza la. The one who nobody shows respect to, nobody shows any honor to. You are the one who gives him honor. You are the one who shows respect to him. I'll continue from verse 29. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا عاصم يا قائم يا دائم يا راحم يا سالم يا حاكم يا عالم يا قاسم يا قابض يا باسط سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا عاصم من استعصم يا راحم من استرحم يا غافر من استغفر يا ناصر من استنصر يا حافظ من استحفظ يا مكرم من استكرم يا مرشد من استرشد يا صريخ من استصرخ يا معين من استعان يا مغيث من استغاث سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا عزيزا لا يطام يا لطيفا لا يرام يا قيوما لا ينام يا دائما لا يفوت يا حيا لا يموت يا ملكا لا يزول يا باقيا لا يفنى، يا عالما لا يجهل، يا صمدا لا يتعام، يا قويا لا يضعف، سبحانك يا لا. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا أحد يا واحد، يا شاهد يا ماجد، يا حامد يا راشد، يا باعث يا وارث، يا ضار يا نافع، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث. يا أعظم من كل عظيم، يا أكرم من كل كريم، يا أرحم من كل رحيم، يا أعلم من كل عليم، يا أحكم من كل حكيم، يا أقدم من كل قديم، يا أكبر من كل كبير، يا ألطف من كل لطيف، يا أجل من كل جليل، يا أعز من كل عزيز، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا كريم الصفح، يا عظيم المن، يا كثير الخير، يا قديم الفضل، يا دائم اللطف، يا لطيف الصنع، يا منفس الكرب، يا كاشف الضر، يا مالك الملك، يا قاضي الحق، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من هو في عهده وفي، يا من هو في وفائه قوي، يا من هو في قوته علي، يا من هو في علوه قريب، يا من هو في قربه لطيف، يا من هو في لطفه شريف، يا من هو في شرفه عزيز، يا من هو في عزه عظيم، يا من هو في عظمته مجيد، يا من هو في مجده حميد، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا كافي يا شافي، يا وافي يا معافي، يا هادي يا داعي، يا قاضي يا راضي، يا عالي يا باقي، سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من كل شيء خاضع له، يا من كل شيء خاشع له، يا من كل شيء كائن له، يا من كل شيء موجود به، يا من كل شيء منيب إليه، يا من كل شيء خائف منه، يا من كل شيء قائم به، يا من كل شيء صائر إليه، يا من كل شيء يسبح بحمده، يا من كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه، سبحانك يا الغوث الغوث. يا من لا مفر إلا إليه، يا من لا مفزع إلا إليه، يا من لا مقصد إلا إليه، يا من لا منجى منه إلا إليه، يا من لا يرغب إلا إليه، يا من لا حول ولا قوة إلا به، يا من لا يستعان إلا به، يا من لا يتوكل إلا عليه، يا من لا يرجى إلا هو، يا من لا يعبد إلا هو، سبحانك. الغوث الغوث. يا خير المرهوبين يا خير المرغوبين يا خير المطلوبين يا خير المسؤولين يا خير المقصودين يا خير المذكورين يا خير المشكورين يا خير المحبوبين يا خير المدعوين يا خير المستأنسين سبحانك يا الله الغوث الغوث اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا غافر يا ساتر يا قادر يا قاهر يا فاطر يا كاسر يا جابر يا ذاكر يا ناظر يا ناصر سبحانك يا الله الغوث الغوث يا من خلق فسوى يا من قدر فهدى يا من يكشف البلوى يا من يسمع النجوى يا من ينقذ الغرقى يا من ينجي الهلكى يا من يشفي المرضى يا من أضحك وأبكى يا من أمات وأحيا يا من خلق الزوجين الذكر والأنثى سبحانك يا الله الغوث الغوث. Let's take a look at this verse 41. Right in the middle it says, Ya man yakshiful balwa. You're the one who, when a misfortune is happening to someone, a difficulty comes their way, you're the only one who can remove that difficulty from them. Ya man yasma'un najwa. Najwa means the type of speech, the type of talk where you're whispering, right? Like nobody else can hear you. It's only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you're whispering, in the middle of the night, maybe you're alone somewhere, maybe you're stuck somewhere. There's nobody else to hear your call, right? And you're fearful, and your heart is beating really fast. And in those moments, you whisper something to yourself, or you think something to yourself. The verse is saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there hearing what you're saying. Ya man yasma'un najwa, ya man yunqidhul qarqa. The one who, if he wants to, he can save the one who's drowning, with nobody else to help him. If he wants to, he can save him. Ya man yunjil halka, ya man yashfil marda. The one who saves those who are distressed, the one who can remove the sickness and the illness of those who are going through this sickness and illness, and we know many who are like this. We'll continue inshallah. يا من في البر والبحر سبيله يا من في الآفاق آياته يا من في الآيات برهانه يا من في الممات قدرته يا من في القبور عبرته يا من في القيامة ملكه يا من في الحساب هيبته يا من في الميزان قضاؤه يا من في الجنة ثوابه يا من في النار عقابه سبحانك يا الله الغوث الغوث خلصنا من النار يا رب يا من إليه يهرب الخائفون يا من إليه يفزع المذنبون يا من إليه يقصد المنيبون يا من إليه يرغب الزاهدون يا من إليه يلجأ المتحيرون يا من به يستأنس المريدون يا من به يفتخر المحبون يا من في عفوه يتمع الخاطئون يا من إليه يسكن الموقنون يا من عليه يتوكل المتوكلون سبحانك يا الله اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا حبيب يا طبيب يا قريب يا رقيب يا حسيب يا مهيب يا مثيب يا مجيب يا خبير يا بصير سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا أقرب من كل قريب يا أحب من كل حبيب يا أبصر من كل بصير يا أخبر من كل خبير يا أشرف من كل شريف يا أرفع من كل رفيع يا أقوى من كل قوي يا أغنى من كل غني يا أجود من كل جواد يا أرأف من كل رؤوف سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا صانعا غير مسنوع يا خالقا غير مخلوق يا مالكا غير مملوك يا قاهرا غير مقهور يا رافعا غير مرفوع يا حافظا غير محفوظ يا ناصرا غير منصور يا شاهدا غير غائب يا قريبا غير بعيد سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا نور النور يا منور النور يا خالق النور يا مدبر النور يا مقدر النور يا نور كل نور يا نورا قبل كل نور يا نورا بعد كل نور يا نورا فوق كل نور يا نورا ليس كمثله نور سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا من عطاؤه شريف يا من فعله لطيف يا من لطفه مقيم يا من إحسانه قديم يا من قوله حق يا من وعده صدق يا من عفوه فاضل يا من عذابه عادل يا من ذكره حول يا من فضله عميم سبحانك الغوث الغوث اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا مسهل يا مفصل يا مبدل يا مذلل يا منزل يا منول يا مفضل يا مجزل يا ممهل يا مجمل سبحانك يا يا من يرى ولا يرى يا من يخلق ولا يخلق يا من يهدي ولا يهدى يا من يحيي ولا يحيى يا من يسأل ولا يسأل يا من يطعم ولا يطعم يا من يجير ولا يجار عليه يا من يقضي ولا يقضى عليه يا من يحكم ولا يحكم عليه يا من لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد سبحانك الغوث الغوث يا نعم الحسيب يا نعم الطبيب يا نعم الرقيب يا نعم القريب يا نعم المجيب يا نعم الحبيب يا نعم الكفيل يا نعم الوكيل يا نعم المولى يا نعم النصير سبحانك يا الغوث الغوث يا سرور العارفين، يا منى المحبين، يا أنيس المريدين، يا حبيب التوابين، يا رازق المقلين، يا رجاء المذنبين، يا قرة عين العابدين، يا منفس عن المكروبين، يا مفرج عن المغمومين، يا إله الأولين والآخرين، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا ربنا يا إلهنا يا سيدنا يا مولانا يا ناصرنا يا حافظنا يا دليلنا يا معيننا يا حبيبنا يا طبيبنا، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. يا رب النبيين والأبرار، يا رب الصديقين والأخيار، يا رب الجنة والنار، يا رب الصغار والكبار، يا رب الحبوب والثمار، يا رب الأنهار والأشجار، يا رب الصحاري والقفار، يا رب البراري والبحار، يا رب الليل والنهار، يا رب الإعلان والإسرار، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. يا من نفذ في كل شيء أمره، يا من لحق بكل شيء علمه، يا من بلغت إلى كل شيء قدرته، يا من لا يحصي العباد نعمه، يا من لا تبلغ الخلائق شكرا، يا من لا تدرك الأفهام جلالا، يا من لا تنال الألهام كنه، يا من العظمة والكبرياء رداؤه، يا من لا يرد العباد قضاءه، يا من لا ملك إلا ملكه، يا من لا عطاء إلا عطاؤه، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. يا من له المثل الأعلى، يا من له الصفات العليا، يا من له الآخرة والأولى، يا من له الجنة المأوى، يا من له الآيات الكبرى، يا من له الأسماء الحسنى، يا من له الحكم والقضاء، يا من له الهواء والفضاء، يا من له العرش والثرى، يا من له السماوات العلى، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا عفو يا غفور، يا صبور يا شكور، يا رؤوف يا عطوف، يا مسؤول يا ودود، يا سبوح يا قدوس، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. يا من في السماء عظمته، يا من في الأرض آياته، يا من في كل شيء دلائله، يا من في البحار عجائبه، يا من في الجبال خزائنه، يا من يبدأ الخلق ثم يعيده، يا من إليه يرجع الأمر كله، يا من أظهر في كل شيء لطفا، يا من أحسن كل شيء خلقا، يا من تصرف في الخلائق قدرته، سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. يا حبيب من لا حبيب له، يا طبيب من لا طبيب له، يا مجيب من لا مجيب له، يا شفيق من لا شفيق له، يا رفيق من لا رفيق له، يا مغيث من لا مغيث له، يا دليل من لا دليل له، يا أنيس من لا أنيس. الغوث الغوث. يا كافي من استكفى، يا هادي من استهدى، يا كالئ من استكلى، يا راعي من استرعى، يا شافي من استشفى، يا قاضي من استغضى، يا مغني من استغنى، يا موفي من استوفى، يا مقوي من استقوى، يا ولي من استولى. سبحانك يا لا. الغوث الغوث. Let's take a look at this verse that we just went through. It's just a matter of asking. That's all you have to do. Right? With other people, you have to ask, you have to beg, and then you have to go back to their door over and over again. This verse is saying, listen, when it comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you just have to ask. Ya kafiya man istakfa. You will be enough for whoever seeks sufficiency from you. Ya hadiya man istahda. Anyone who needs guidance, the guidance is out there. All you need to do is raise your hand and ask. Ya kaliya man istakla. The protection is there. You just have to ask for it. Ya ra'iya man istar'a. Ya shafiya man istashfa. The shifa is there. You just have to ask for it. And if it's in your best intention, in your best interest, it will come your way. Ya qadiya man istaqda. The justice is there. It's just a matter of asking for it. And as these lines continue, they all show that whoever asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for any of these, then that blessing of His is going to be there for them. We'll continue inshallah. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا خالق يا رازق يا ناطق يا صادق يا فالق يا فارق يا فاتق يا راتق يا سابق يا سامق سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من يقلب الليل والنهار يا من جعل الظلمات والأنوار يا من خلق الظل والحرور يا من سخر الشمس والقمر يا من قدر الخير والشر يا من خلق الموت والحياة يا من له الخلق والأمر يا من لم يتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا يا من ليس له شريك في الملك يا من لم يكن له ولي من الضل سبحانك يا الله. يا من يعلم مراد المريدين يا من يعلم ضمير الصامتين يا من يسمع أنين الواهنين يا من يرى بكاء الخائفين يا من يملك حوائج السائلين يا من يقبل عذر التائبين يا من لا يصلح عمل المفسدين يا من لا يضيع أجر المحسنين يا من لا يبعد عن قلوب العارفين يا أجود الأجودين سبحانك. يا دائم البقاء يا سامع الدعاء يا واسع العطاء يا غافر الخطا يا بديع السماء يا حسن البناء يا جميل الثناء يا قديم السنا يا كثير الوفاء يا جريف الجزاء سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا ستار يا غفار يا قهار يا جبار يا صبار يا بار يا مختار يا فتاح يا نفاح يا مرتاح سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا من خلقني وسواني يا من رزقني ورباني يا من أطعمني وسقاني يا من قربني وأدناني يا من عسمني وكفاني يا من حفظني وكلاني يا من أعزني وأغناني يا من وفقني وهداني يا من آنسني وآواني يا من أماتني وأحياني سبحانك. Let's take a look at this verse. يا من خلقني وسواني. You're the one who, first of all, you created me. Then sawani, then you made me proportionate. You perfected my creation, right? You gave me all the things that I need in the right proportions. Then ya man razaqani wa rabbani. Then you didn't stop your blessings. You nurtured me every day and you gave me sustenance every day. Then you didn't stop there. You gave me food and you gave me things to drink from. Then you didn't stop there. Ya man qarrabani wa adnani. You brought me close to yourself. Ya man asamani wa kafani. Then you protected me from all the different balas that we would have. And you continue, Ya man a'azzani wa aghnani. Then you gave me this wealth, and not only that, you gave me an honor amongst people. Right? You gave me a reputation amongst people. Ya man waffaqani wa hadani. Then you gave me the opportunity to obey you, and you guided me in terms of how to obey you. Ya man anasani wa awani. Then whenever I was alone, I was afraid, you brought me closer to yourself. Ya man amatani wa ahyani. You are even the one who, after all doing all of this, then you will take my life, which is another blessing of yours, because you're going to take me to another world, wa ahyani, and then you will resurrect me in that next world. These are two other blessings that you're going to add after all of these blessings that you've already given to me in this world. We'll continue from the next verse, inshallah. يا من يحق الحق بكلماته يا من يقبل التوبة عن عباده يا من يحول بين المرء وقلبه يا من لا تنفع الشفاعة إلا بإذنه يا من هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله يا من لا معقب لحكمه يا من لا راد لقضائه يا من انقاد كل شيء لأمره يا من السماوات مطويات بيمينه يا من يرسل الرياح بشرا بين يدي رحمته سبحانك. يا من جعل الأرض مهادا يا من جعل الجبال أوتادا يا من جعل الشمس سراجا يا من جعل القمر نورا يا من جعل الليل لباسا من جعل النهار معاشا يا من جعل النوم سباتا يا من جعل السماء بناء يا من جعل الأشياء أزواجا يا من جعل النار مرصادا سبحانك. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا سميع يا شفيع يا رفيع يا منيع يا سريع يا بديع يا كبير يا قدير يا خبير يا مجير سبحانك يا لا. الغوث الغوث. يا حيا قبل كل حي، يا حيا بعد كل حي، يا حي الذي ليس كمثله حي، يا حي الذي لا يشاركه حي، يا حي الذي لا يحتاج إلى حي، يا حي الذي يميت كل حي، يا حي الذي يرزق كل حي، يا حيا لم يرث الحياة من حي، يا حي الذي يحيي الموتى، يا حي يا قيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. سبحانك يا من له ذكر لا ينسى، يا من له نور لا يطفى، يا من له نعم لا تعاد، يا من له ملك لا يزول، يا من له ثناء لا يحصى، يا من له جلال لا يكيف، يا من له كمال لا يدرك، يا من له قضاء لا يراد، يا من له صفات لا تبدل، يا من له نعوت لا تغير. سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث، يا رب العالمين، يا مالك يوم الدين، يا غاية الطالبين، يا ظهر اللاجين، يا مدرك الهاربين، يا من يحب الصابرين، يا من يحب التوابين، يا من يحب المتطهرين، يا من يحب المحسنين، يا من هو أعلم بالمهتدين. سبحانك يا الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا شفيق يا رفيق، يا حفيظ يا محيط، يا مقيت يا مقيث، يا معز يا مذل، يا مبدئ يا معيد. سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث. يا من هو أحد بلا ضد، يا من هو فرد بلا ند، يا من هو صمد بلا عيب، يا من هو وتر بلا كيف، يا من هو قاض بلا حيف، يا من هو رب بلا وزير، يا من هو عزيز بلا ذل، يا من هو غني بلا فقر، يا من هو ملك بلا عزل، يا من هو موصوف بلا شبيه. سبحانك يا يا من ذكره شرف للذاكرين، يا من شكره فوز للشاكرين، يا من حمده عز للحامدين، يا من طاعته نجاة للمطيعين، يا من بابه مفتوح للطالبين، يا من سبيله واضح للمنيبين، يا من آياته برهان للناظرين، يا من كتابه تذكرة للمتقين، يا من رزقه عموم للطائعين والعاسين، يا من رحمته قريب من المحسنين. سبحانك الغوث الغوث. يا من تبارك اسمه، يا من تعالى جده، يا من لا إله غيره، يا من جل ثناؤه، يا من تقدست أسماؤه، يا من يدوم بقاؤه، يا من العظمة بهاؤه، يا من الكبرياء رداؤه، يا من لا تحصى آلاؤه، يا من لا تعد نعماؤه. سبحانك يا لا Al-Ghawth. Take a look at this verse we just went through. Ya man al-kibriya'u rida'u. Oh, the one who greatness is a cloth that has been prepared for him. It's a clothing that has been prepared for him. It's very beautiful. You know how sometimes you wear something and it fits you so well. They say, you know what? They sewed this for you. They made this initially. What they had in mind was that this was being made exclusively for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya man al-kibriya'u rida'u. The one who greatness, having this kibr, not arrogance in the negative manner, but in the proper manner, that he's great and he knows that he is great. This kibriya, subhanahu wa ta'ala will humiliate them. And we have hadith about this. He says, kibriya is my rida. That's a clothing that only fits me. If anyone else tries to take this clothing and wear it, I will make sure to humiliate them. That's why in Islam, arrogance is one of those greatest sins. It's much greater than some of the other sins that we have in Islam. Because then you are not only doing something wrong, you're not only disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're trying to be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're trying to be God by acting arrogant. Because having that high status is a clothing that only fits him. Ya man la tuhsa, oh, you're the one whose blessings cannot be numbered. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا معين يا أمين يا مبين يا متين يا مكين يا رشيد يا حميد يا مجيد يا شديد يا شهيد سبحانك. الغوث. يا ذا العرش المجيد يا ذا القول السديد يا ذا الفعل الرشيد يا ذا البطش الشديد يا ذا الوعد والوعيد يا من هو الولي الحميد يا من هو فعال لما يريد يا من هو قريب غير بعيد يا من هو على كل شيء شهيد يا من هو ليس بظلام للعبيد سبحانك يا لا. الغوث. الغوث. يا من لا شريك له ولا وزير يا من لا شبيه له ولا نظير يا خالق الشمس والقمر المنير يا مغني البائس الفقير يا رازق الطفل الصغير يا راحم الشيخ الكبير يا جابر العظم الكسير يا عصمة الخائف المستجير يا من هو بعباده خبير بصير يا من هو على كل شيء قدير سبحانك يا. الغوث. الغوث. يا ذا الجود والنعم يا ذا الفضل والكرم يا خالق اللوح والقلم يا بارئ الذر والنسم يا ذا البأس والنقام يا ملهم العرب والعجم يا كاشف الضر والألام يا عالم السر والهمام يا رب البيت والحرام يا من خلق الأشياء من العدم سبحانك يا لا. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا فاعل يا جاعل يا قابل يا كامل يا فاصل يا واصل يا عادل يا غالب يا طالب يا واهب سبحانك يا لا. الغوث. الغوث. يا من أنعم بطوله يا من أكرم بجوده يا من جاد بلطفه يا من تعزز بقدرته يا من قدر بحكمته يا من حكم بتدبيره يا من دبر بعلمه يا من تجاوز بحلمه يا من دنا في علوه يا من علا في دنوه سبحانك يا لا. الغوث الغوث. يا من يخلق ما يشاء، يا من يفعل ما يشاء، يا من يهدي من يشاء، يا من يضل من يشاء، يا من يعذب من يشاء، يا من يغفر لمن يشاء، يا من يعز من يشاء، يا من يذل من يشاء، يا من يصور في الأرحام ما يشاء، يا من يختص برحمته من يشاء. سبحانك. الغوث الغوث. يا من لم يتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا، يا من جعل لكل شيء قدرا، يا من لا يشرك في حكمه أحدا، يا من جعل الملائكة رسلا، يا من جعل في السماء بروجا، يا من جعل في الأرض قرارا، يا من خلق من الماء بشرا، يا من جعل لكل شيء أمدا، يا من أحاط بكل شيء علما، يا من أحصى كل شيء عددا. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا أول يا آخر، يا ظاهر يا باطن، يا بر يا حق، يا فرد يا وتر، يا صمد يا صرمد. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا خير معروف عرف، يا أفضل معبود عبد، يا أجل مشكور شكر، يا أعز مذكور ذكر، يا أعلى محمود حمد، يا أقدم موجود طلب، يا أرفع موصوف وصف، يا أكبر مقصود قصد، يا أكرم مسؤول سؤال، يا أشرف محبوب علم. سبحانك يا الله. يا حبيب الباكين، يا سيد المتوكلين، يا هادي المضلين، يا ولي المؤمنين، يا أنيس الذاكرين، يا مفزع الملهوفين، يا منجي الصادقين، يا أقدر القادرين، يا أعلم العالمين، يا إله الخلق أجمعين. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من علا فقهر، يا من ملك فقدر، يا من بطن فخبر، يا من عبد فشكر، يا من عصي فغفر، يا من لا تحويه الفكر، يا من لا يدركه بصر، يا من لا يخفى عليه أثر، يا رازق البشر، يا مقدر كل قدر. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا حافظ يا بارئ، يا ضارئ يا باذخ، يا فارج يا فاتح، يا كاشف يا ضامن، يا آمر يا ناهي. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا من لا يعلم الغيب إلا هو، يا من لا يصرف السوء إلا هو، يا من لا يخلق الخلق إلا هو، يا من لا يغفر الذنب إلا هو، يا من لا يتم النعمة إلا هو، يا من لا يقلب القلوب إلا هو، يا من لا يدبر الأمر إلا هو، يا من لا ينزل الغيث إلا هو، يا من لا يبسط الرزق إلا هو، يا من لا يحيي الموتى إلا هو. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا معين الضعفاء، يا صاحب الغرباء، يا ناصر الأولياء، يا قاهر الأعداء، يا رافع السماء، يا أنيس الأصفياء، يا حبيب الأتقياء، يا كنز الفقراء، يا إله الأغنياء، يا أكرم الكرماء. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا كافيا من كل شيء، يا قائما على كل شيء، يا من لا يشبهه شيء، يا من لا يزيد في ملكه شيء، يا من لا يخفى عليه شيء، يا من لا ينقص من خزائنه شيء، يا من ليس كمثله شيء، يا من لا يعزب عن علمه شيء، يا من هو خبير بكل شيء، يا من وسعت رحمته كل شيء. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا مكرم يا مطعم يا منعم يا معطي يا مغني يا مقني يا مفني يا محيي يا مرضي يا منجي. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا أول كل شيء وآخره، يا إله كل شيء ومليكه، يا رب كل شيء وصانعه، يا بارئ كل شيء وخالقه، يا قابض كل شيء وباسطه، يا مبدئ كل شيء ومعيده، يا منشئ كل شيء ومقدره، يا مكون كل شيء ومحولا، يا محيي كل شيء ومميتا، يا خالق كل شيء ووارثا. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. يا خير ذاكر ومذكور، يا خير شاكر ومشكور، يا خير حامد ومحمود، يا خير شاهد ومشهود، يا خير داع ومدعو، يا خير مجيب ومجاب، يا خير مونس وأنيس، يا خير صاحب وجليس، يا خير مقصود ومطلوب، يا خير حبيب ومحبوب. سبحانك يا الله. يا من هو لمن دعاه مجيب، يا من هو لمن أطاعه حبيب، يا من هو إلى من أحبه قريب، يا من هو بمن استحفظه رقيب، يا من هو بمن رجاه كريم، يا من هو بمن عصاه حليم، يا من هو في عظمته رحيم، يا من هو في حكمته عظيم، يا من هو في إحسانه قديم، يا من هو بمن أراده عليم. سبحانك يا الله. الغوث الغوث. Take a look at this line, this phrase, or this verse I should say. يا من هو لمن دعاه مجيب. He's the one who, whenever someone calls upon him, he responds. يا من هو لمن أطاعه حبيب. Whenever someone obeys him, he loves him. Normally when you have a master and you have a slave, if the slave listens to the master, the only thing that happens is that the master will not punish the slave. You'll never find in this world where you have a master and you have a slave, And if the slave is to obey what the master has to say, that the master will then fall in love with him, for example. You never have that. Usually what happens is the master will say, okay, I will feed you, right? I won't punish you. I'm not going to, God forbid, whip you, for example. That's what you have in history when you look at it. But with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though it's a relationship of a master and a slave, and even more so than that, but what you find is that He says that if you obey me, it's not that I won't punish you, no. Now we have a relationship. Now I'm in love with you. Now I love you. Now I have this affection for you. Now I'm going to watch out for you. So this relationship is very different from the other types of relationships that we find in this world. Because a master will never have deep affection for his servant. Doesn't care about his servant. His servant is there to serve him. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and us, we are there to serve him, and He cares for us when we do that. This is the difference between the relationships we have in this world and the relationship we have with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'll move on to verse 97. If you're listening at home, inshallah, you can stand for these last 2 or 3 verses. Inshallah, hopefully there'll be a change in your state. And also, we'll recite these last 3 or 4 verses on behalf of all of our marhumin and marhumat. And as we're going through this, remember your hajat, and remember those things that you've wanted to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for so long. These moments are those moments, inshallah. اللهم إني أسألك باسمك يا مسبب يا مرغب يا مقلب يا معقب يا مرتب يا مخوف يا محذر يا مذكر يا مسخر يا مغير سبحانك يا من علمه سابق يا من وعده صادق يا من لطفه ظاهر يا من أمره غالب يا من كتابه محكم يا من قضاؤه كائن يا من قرآنه مجيد يا من ملكه قديم يا من فضله عميم يا من عرشه عظيم سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا من لا يشغله سمع عن سمع يا من لا يمنعه فعل عن فعل يا من لا يلهيه قول عن قول يا من لا يغلطه سؤال عن سؤال يا من لا يحجبه شيء عن شيء يا من لا يبرمه إلحاه الملحين يا من هو غاية مراد المريدين يا من هو منتهى همم العارفين يا من هو منتهى طلب الطالبين يا من لا يخفى عليه ذرة في العالمين سبحانك يا لا الغوث الغوث يا حليما لا يعجل يا جوادا لا يبخل يا صادقا لا يخلف يا وهابا لا يمل يا قاهرا لا يغلب يا عظيما لا يوصف يا عدلا لا يحيف يا غنيا لا يفتقر يا كبيرا لا يصغر يا حافظا لا يغفل سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الغوث الغوث خلصنا من النار يا رب. Inshallah, we'll take some minutes and take a break, and inshallah the last of the a'mal will be the recitation of 2 of the surahs that's recommended to be recited tonight, and then inshallah we'll wrap up all of the a'mal. Recite a salawat, please.